Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Syndicate's $100,000 Warzone tournament. My name is Momo. I am joined by the wonderful Miles. Miles, are you there?
I am here, brother. I'm not visible, but believe me, I am in and around your ears.
You certainly are. You might be a little bit confused of what you're looking at right now. Myself here. As you can see, to my immediate left is a couple of things which I'll be flashing up, which is whether it be round 1 scoreboards, whether it be round 2, or it might even just be the logo of Syndicate Sunday. Above me is gonna be Shiv. Now, Miles, of course, isn't with us. We, of course, are quarantined, you know, with COVID-19 and everything going on. It's hard, but we're making the best of a bad situation. And then somewhere up there, I believe, is going to be Huskers, who, of course, got Team UK versus Team USA. But Miles, welcome to the Call of Duty Warzone Syndicate Sundays. How are you?
Honestly, Phil, I'm fantastic, dude. Like, it's a weird thing to be working from home like this, but we're all getting used to it slowly. And I hope, you viewers have got yourselves extremely comfortable because we have a very fun day of Warzone ahead of us. 100 grand, man. That's 50k for the winners. That's a lot of cheddar just to be chilling. Like, just chilling in your bedroom, just playing Warzone. I mean, what an experience for a lot of these guys. I know there's a few of them here professionals. Huskers is a professional battle royale player, you could say. On the other side of the board as well, I mean, Shiv's got a lot of subs. Let's be real, plays for Luminosity Gaming as well. There's tons of decent players here, very solid lineup of squads, and got a bit of pride on the line as well, Phil, because it's Team USA versus Team UK.
It is, and it's weird. Obviously, both of our, you and I are from the UK. We both now live in America, so no bias on our side whatsoever. What I do want to do is throw to a little bit of a video just to introduce the teams, though, and show you guys a little bit more about these squads. And there you have it. You've got hashtag Team Shiv and, of course, hashtag Team Huskers. Both of these guys are waiting. Just a bit of a breakdown of how these guys got here, and I do want to bring this up for you. These guys played in rounds, and as you can see to our left-hand side, or to my left-hand side, you're right, whatever it may be, backwards, mirrored, it's all a little bit funky. These guys played in rounds, 2 rounds, and the highest team eventually qualified. Round 1, we saw Team Shiv representing the UK coming out on top. But we said goodbye to the likes of Nick Merckx' team, TP, Swag, many more, Vicstar as well. Round number 2 was like this. And let's just say Huskers went off. But, Miles, as I'm introducing the teams, it looks like we're getting into the first games. Of course, there's 5 games to go down. We'll be taking the score of the top 3 of each. Tallying all them up. We've got the admins backstage doing all that kind of crazy numbers. But Miles, who are you wanting to jump on board with first? Team UK with Shiv and Co, or Team USA? Are we going with Huskers?
But I would like to show just the slightest bit of bias and kick this one off with Shiv and Team UK. I think that's how I'd like to start this one, my friend. Somebody in the chat mentioned very funny that Mutex is actually Canadian. I didn't know that. Mutex is from Canada. So what can I say? Welcome to Team USA, brother.
Well, as everything is from home, everything is from home. Guys, I want to say a big welcome to all the people from the Call of Duty channel as well. I'm trying to do this and produce this from home myself. We are going to be talking over, obviously, the communications and the sound of these. I am actually watching both streams, as you can see when I hover over it. But we're on board with Shiv, Miles, and this is not going to be like a normal cast. We're going to maybe listen to a bit of their comms as well.
Really good.
I can't wait. It's going to be very interesting, which also means no filters. It means we can't cut away when things get a bit leery. It means that we're going to be hearing what they're saying at all moments, at all times. Buckle in, boys and girls. It's going to be a fun one. But Shiv's, I watched Shiv in the warm-up. We saw Shiv playing with his teammates a little bit earlier on. Of course, Juhis and Gargoyle. Yeah, man, looking solid, looking strong. I'm a big fan of hearing British comms as well. We don't hear too many British comms these days. Phil, obviously working for the COD League, and it's a treat, mate. It's a real treat. But hot drop again for the boys here of Team UK. Shiv's going right on in. What do you make, brother, of these of what the Superstore drops? It's obviously a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a high drop area. It's usually high kills, but if you come out of it, typically you have a ton of kills, ton of cash, right?
You do. Well, the one thing I want to address is both myself and Miles, we're not in the same position. You know, we're watching from 2 different places on 2 different streams. So, Miles, go ahead, refresh your stream. I'm counting down. We're in the Superstore with 2 minutes 25 on the clock. But going back to your point, the Superstore drops, obviously very interesting. A lot of kills, a lot of rewards, whether it be cash, whether it be kills, whether it be a bit of both. This is just where these top elite players seem to go, where it's popping, you come out and you can get that loadout very, very quickly. Hopefully, we're watching at the same time. But Shiv and Co. off to a good start. I believe 2 kills for him and maybe a couple for his teammates.
Oh yeah, mate, I'm sitting at like 1:55 now on the game clock on the ring.
Miles.
So we're looking pretty sweet, bro. But mate, not a bad start again when it comes to high kill games. Superstore's a good place to start. Dropping by the hangars near the airport, the ones level 1 to 4, not a bad place either. We like dropping there. Of course, a lot of people find it a little easier to find these kills in Superstore. But I find Superstore, man, whether you're on PC or whether you're on PS4, Xbox, whatever your platform of choice, it's not an easy area to drop. There's a lot of blind corners, open space to work with. The loot can be a little bit inconsistent. It's a risk, but that reward there is the heavy cash. I think it's one of the places on the map as well that has a higher chance of actual piles of money. There are a few of them on the map. The most sort of, honestly, it's a weird place to drop, but the most regular place to drop and find yourselves like piles of $2,000 or more is, I think it's far bottom left of the map. There is an ATV racetrack. There is almost always tons of cash there, but nothing else. So if you're going for money, go for it. But if you want guns and kills, don't go there.
I mean, do you listen to Miles or do you watch some of these pros and take some tips? I know which one I would be doing, but Miles, Shiv and Co.
Facts, brother. I'm straight spitting facts. It is what it is.
Yeah, it certainly is. Now, again, just to kind of go over a few of the tournament layout, if you like, for this. These guys are going to play 5 games. No matter whether your first one's bad, your second one's great. The top 3 scores, and by scores I mean total of kills in each game, will be tallied up and added to a final score. Winner takes 50,000. So, for example, if your highest kills are a 50 kill game, a 60 kill game, and a 40 kill game, tallied up, that'll be 150 points for your squad. So we're obviously seeing it from Shiv's point of view. We can hear his teammates in God, and what I was incorrectly saying, Jukies, I was saying Jukesy when it's actually Juki, so apologies for that one. But this is a fearsome squad, to say the least. These guys have got kills, they've got the loadout, they've already got cash as well. But it's looking good for the guys so far.
I mean, no complaints, right? You land Superstore, you get yourself gear, they've got themselves their full loadouts. Again, essential, absolutely essential in Warzone if you are going to go for those high pick games. And quick bit of a pick up there. They're going for another team who've just managed to get their loadouts. That red smoke, that big plume that comes from that loadout drops. It's a dead giveaway, but it's almost like an invitation to challenge. It's basically like that Most Wanted contract. It's like, we've got our gear, this is where we are, come get us. You want to get a couple of bits of C4, maybe a snipe even. I must admit, I'm not sure if you caught it there, Phil, but Shiv just, like, he literally dodged a 50 cal round. His teammate just managed to get the kill from behind, but, like, it whizzed past his head. So, solid start for the boys here on Team UK.
Yeah, really is going well so far. I think a bit of a moment which we fear, as players, we love the game ourselves. I'm sure these guys do, but probably a little less, is, dropping in, getting taken out early. Of course, yes, your top three games apply to that final score, but you want to start off with a strong game, and it feels like they've done everything on the checklist almost. They've got into Superstore, they've got cash, they've got the loadouts, and now they're picking up these bounties. And Shiv, he's rocking those dual stake shots. These are what would you describe this weapon as?
I mean, they are pure filth. There is a special place in hell reserved for everyone who's running around with dual snake shot pistols right now. But legit, it's the meta. It's what you do. It's the most effective way to get killed right now. They're dangerous from close to mid range, and the reload's fast on them. You name it. Like, whatever attachments you put on this weapon, they are furiously lethal. So they're a bit scummy. That's just the way it is. Remember, you got to play for the win. You're not playing for funsies. I mean, a bit of winning is a lot of fun, but at the end of the day,
for $50,000.
Yeah, for 50 grand, I'd be whipping out the dualies. I'd be spraying bodies. You name it, mate. I'd be going all in. But it is definitely a frustrating thing to find right now in the game. For Shiv though, yeah, no problem. See what I mean? It's not a problem. That guy had stood no chance whatsoever. See you in the gulag, Zero.
Oh. See how he gets on. That's his 5th kill. Of course, we're seeing it from his point of view. We'll try and see when he pulls up the scoreboard exactly what his teammates are on. Just a bit of an update for you. Huskers' team, or Team USA, they did a quick console restart, so they're not actually into the game, so this is working out quite well so far for us. We can focus on Team UK here. But plenty of money. The funds are there, certainly, for Shiv and Co.
You got a whip, though. Can you play for these with me?
Yeah.
It's interesting, Miles, as well. One thing I've seen is, you know, a lot of teams, a lot of average players, would you say, stick together. These guys very much venturing off on their own, going for these squad wipes, those high kill games. It feels like they're going for a big score in game number 1.
Yeah, they've got to cast a really wide net, right? I mean, the only way you're going to be able to catch games where the team is picking up 40, maybe even 50 kills is when you truly spread out. It's one thing to be running as a pack, keeping yourselves alive together, but when you're this sort of skilled, when you're at this level, you can put yourself in situations where you're going to be able to deal damage like this, but, you know, Shiv can get away in this point in time. He can put shots into his helicopter, maybe get it down, maybe get a kill. But if he's in trouble, he can immediately back up, get himself safe there, and get back into the fight in a moment's time. That's the difference between a really good Warzone player and someone who's just going for a, you know, oh, I'm sitting in the gas line, I'm going to find a kill maybe in a bush or whatever. These guys are really playing this fast. But again, it's a quite conservative. It's conservative. It's very aggressive. You go in all in, but you have to have an escape plan at basically all times, and that's what you're going to be watching for here. Wow. Watching Shiv pick up these crazy kills. I didn't even know I hit him. Watch him pick up these really crazy kills, but watch him also be able to put himself out of harm's way in a moment's notice. So watch the way they move around the map, watch the way he positions himself. And at the same time, yeah, on the other end of the spectrum, his boys are there doing whatever they want on the far east-hand side or northern side. They're in the airport right now while he's running around sort of bottom apartment. So like, again, you spread that cast that net real wide, try to catch those kills. But yeah, Shiv, this is a great start. I mean, 7 kills already. I'm not sure what his teammates are on at this point in time, but you cannot be too disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, we're watching the captains. These captains obviously had a spot, and the way that this worked out and the way they picked their teammates, really interesting enough, Miles, you guys at home as well, was you submitted your clips via social media, whether that be Twitter, Instagram, whatever it was. I think a lot were through Twitter, and a shortlist was sent to these players. For example, Shiv and Huskers and Shiv, they got to pick, you know, out of the list who they want on their team, judging by the clips. So, you know, it was really important to get those clips, and we see Shiv picking up Juki's Gagod, and for Team USA, Huskers picked up Frozone and Mutex, formerly of a professional Call of Duty team, the Dallas Empire.
These guys are losers over here.
Formerly of the Empire. Again, congrats to them. They're looking pretty fine right now over in the league. But hey, that's a chat for another time. In case you're wondering, Phil, I have redeemed my do a handstand, do a 30-second handstand in your chat. I know you've not done it yet, but that's okay, mate.
Okay, I see you.
Not a chance, mate. Not at this point in time. I may have to refresh my stream. I think I may have lost Shiv. But it does look like Husker and his team, they have now managed to drop into their first game. So we'll see what they can bring to the derby.
I know we're at home, and I know I'm trying to handle all this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Huskers on. I'm going to mute Shiv, and we're going to try and do a quick changeover. See what Huskers is up to. So let's jump on board with Huskers as I mute Shiv. Put Shiv down to some lower quality so I can handle all of this power on one PC. And unmute Huskers. It looks like is he in the gulag? Is this game 1 or?
He's in the gulag. He's in the gulag. This is the first game. Everyone's in the gulag. It looks like the London Superstore and things did not work out for them. But hey, look, that's what happens. I am not exactly sure where you're at, Phil, on terms
let's do a
of
quick check.
POV, but I've done a quick refresh. I've been hit by an ad, bruv. I'm not going to lie. I've been hit by an ad. I've got an ad. I'm watching an Old Spice ad right now, mate. I can't lie to you.
Well, don't worry about it. I'm part of the Huskies, so, you know, no ad on my side. Huskers is in the gulag. Let's see if he can take this gulag. I tell you what, he connects, but he's down to 7 health. A one-on-one. A stun out. I think he's actually looking for a health regen at this point, but no fear. Of course, he wins it.
We could try laning same side.
How's your ad going?
Like guns there.
Oh, it's still running, but it's quite a big one. I'm going to catch Huskers right after this ad break. Stick around for all the action, I think it says. But now we're back now. I can see him landing. Yeah, good stuff. But not the best start for the team. Like we talked about this before. On the other side of the board for Team Shiv, like what do? They land Superstore. They manage to get their kills, they get their loadouts, and they start, you know, cleaving their way across the map immediately. For Huskers and Co. Now you've got to go back into the Superstore. Pick up your gear, do what you can. I mean, they're going to find a kill on the roof here. This is where they do have to work together. But this is a much slower game for them now. And as you can see, top right-hand side, 117-ish players left in the game right now. They have to do what they can to loot up, become as lethal as possible, and then start the reaping, if you will, across map. That's going to take them a little bit more time, and in that time, they're losing valuable kills. Still, first game, nothing to be sneezed at so far. These are very capable players, and we are looking at some of the highest kill individual players in the world. So give him a chance.
Yeah, he holds the world record. You're absolutely right. He actually holds the record in the Syndicate Sundays as well. Him and his squad dropped 266 kills over 5 games. Now, as you can see, again, a quick reminder, we're all watching the streams. So congratulations to Huskers on a new subscribe and a couple of bits as well dropped there. But the money has been spread, and Huskers is the captain here. He's going to be getting that loadout. And it looks pretty much, a little bit copy and paste from Team UK of try and wipe out Superstore, get that loadout, and then move on to the bounties. But what's he rocking here? He's got an M4, interesting one, a nice little.
Yeah, looks like default stock M4. He's running obviously the M16 barrel. He's got a monolithic suppressor. Looks like tac laser on top. I've noticed Huskers and both Shiv, their preference is a tac laser on whatever assault rifle they're using. I've seen Huskers use the Growl quite fastidiously, and Shiv, he's running a Growl at the moment, I believe. But yeah, for Huskers right now as well, his perk is perk 2. He's actually in restock. That basically gives him. It replenishes his lethal and his tactical every 50 seconds. You think about it in Warzone, you're picking up lethals and tacticals basically constantly, and it sort of means that every within a minute you're going to have something to throw at someone, and that just increases how dangerous you are, especially with the snake shot akimbo pistols. This is going to turn Huskers into an absolute force of nature. Not bothered about Ghost, doesn't really care. He wants people to be coming at him with this.
He really does, and I think his method at the start of going, and he was always a solo BR player and going for those world records, was he kind of rocked the MP7 RPG meta with restock. And again, it was kind of a stun Semtex combo, but it was just rush, and we saw the C4 meta come in, but it looks like here Team USA are going to be getting into a fight. I'm actually quite interested just to hear some of their comms if you want to just kind of sit back and listen for a minute, Miles.
Oh, mate, I'll shut my mouth. No worries.
All right, well, let's jump on, listen into Team USA and see what they have to say during this fight.
Okay, another guy near the hangars as well, like north.
Yeah, they're fighting. Let's get these kills. Close hanger.
Round 1, full
Nice.
dead, team wipe.
Okay, good
Maybe
shit.
another?
Yeah,
Throwing a stun in there?
One in here.
Nothing
I
stunned.
got a team wipe. I got a team wipe, but there could be another team.
trophy here. Let's go.
Fighting over here?
I want to get this Bertha.
Yeah,
Okay,
go
get
for it.
this
Go for it.
Bertha. I'm going for the mongoose. I'm going for the mongoose.
I'm running to blue. They're fighting.
Go
He's
for
on
it.
top of green right now. Yeah, two on top of green. Or blue,
Okay.
whatever
Oh
the
my
hell
god,
it's
there's
called.
another trophy
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, they're just chilling up there. We might be able to shoot these guys in the ass.
I see
Oh,
them. I'm
right
gonna.
below them, in between the blue building and in between the red building.
I see them.
Okay.
Nice,
RPG.
Drew.
No, Matt. Oh, I got sight from behind.
Take your time. Take your time.
The top green, jumping off on you.
I can't
One
help
shot.
you.
He's weak.
I'm
Jump.
going
He's
top
literally
red.
W king your shit.
He went garage. He went in the garage.
I got him. He literally gave
Two on
up.
green. I'm getting the guy's green.
Have some armor.
Okay.
Have some armor.
Yeah, drop 2.
He was in that close one on you, Charles.
I know.
Oh,
Dual lead one.
Yo, West, frozen.
Yep,
At
that's
the
on
garage.
top.
Yeah.
The guy that killed me had dualies. I don't know where his teammates at.
This dude's team wipe.
Did he go back?
Here,
Who's
dropping my
shooting at
money.
somebody?
He's shooting at me, I think.
We should start buying some self-reses too, guys, because we all
I'm
died.
down. Do you want me to get a UAV? I think.
Bottom
Shooting at
green.
you, shooting at you.
Two. One down. He's on the close wall.
I got your full.
Nice.
Dead. Full. Team wipe.
Nice.
That was me. I just blew it up.
You guys start buying.
All right, well, it seems like it's going pretty well for Huskers and Team USA there. Again, Huskers finds his 9th kill of the game. And what we're going to do, I believe, Shiv and Co. are getting towards the end of game number 1. So I'm actually going to hop on board and try and change things over to Shiv's POV. We're going to get that a little better quality, but let's go ahead, mute on Huskers, change things over to Shiv. And Miles, if you are there, if you are still with us,
Just keep.
I don't know if you're muted. I think you are muted.
Sorry, brother, I've returned.
There you are.
You can't get rid of me. I'm a bad smell.
You're
I'm like that prepubescent bum fluff on your chin. I just can't get rid of it. Can't get rid of it. I wanted to bring up something I'm loving seeing a lot out of Huskers recently before we get into the nitty gritty of this fight here between Team UK and who's left on this bounty.
Yeah.
It's going right. The constant use of trophy systems. Huskers was really loving them trophies on top of vehicles these days. Big fan of his work. Keep an eye out for a lot of that coming through these games today. Utilizing vehicles, keeping them safe. Mate, this is a solid looking push from Team UK, hunting down this bounty.
So what I am going to try and do for you guys at home is try and catch the end of these players' games so we can actually see these scores and these kills. It looks like we are a little bit further in. Of course, we got an earlier drop for Team UK with just 36 players remaining. 12 kills for Shiv now entering the train station. He's got to get himself another loadout drop, which probably means he's either going for Ghost, whether he's come back from the Gulag. We might have missed that, but plenty of plates, plenty of cash. The economy seems very good for Team UK. This looks like a positive game, Miles.
You can get UAV up.
Sorry, bro. I've muted myself again. No, it does look like a very positive game. And again, you're seeing very similar classes for both these players. The only major difference here, I think, for for Shiv is he looks like he's either running Ghost. He could be running Hardline. I didn't get to see that one for buying UAVs a lot cheaper and armor plates, keeping your team in the fight quicker and a significant save in there. But obviously he's not running another kill. So here we go. Oil restock. But yeah, snake shots, you're going to be expecting the same of them. His growl is slightly different to what we're normally seeing. He's not running the Archangel barrel, I believe. Oh no, that one is actually, take it all back. He's just swapped this one over.
Yeah, that's 50 max instead of 60 just for that kind of quicker mobility as well. But as he heads into Boneyard, Miles, we had a jump, we had a listening with Team USA. I want to do the exact same. I want to see and hear these comms. Let's jump on board with a bit of a listening with these guys and check out Team UK.
Can you pop UAV now?
Are they inside?
Probably. Can you pop it?
Yeah, no.
Who's got it? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. On the ramp. One on the left.
I got this guy.
Left warehouse as well. Or behind. Behind in the house.
I'm getting.
There's a team on your left with Ghost. Yeah, 2 toes. Yeah.
In there, I wouldn't even fuck with them now. Second floor and stuff.
How do I even play this?
I don't even know. There's a guy like...
Watch out behind you.
Guy there. They have teammates, but...
That's maybe the other team. Nice.
No
plates.
You need to go by plates.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to this other bar.
What?
Yeah, might be a team on there. There's a whip there as well.
Is it worth the risk, or do I go back to train?
I don't even know.
Yeah, it's a rough one.
I think you just need to false end, really.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I tell you what, it's looking good for Team UK in certain ways with a big scoreline, I believe, of 42, 43 kills, roughly. However, Miles, I think your screen, your echo came through there. What was that?
I had to unmute. I mean, if one thing's going to take the piss, it's these pistols. That guy was on the other side of the map to him. Anyway, whatever, that was brilliant. I will say, though, that Gargod, I was like, with the toughest situation right now, obviously his teammates have gone down, he's left alone. He has no armor plates, and that was a really difficult situation to get out. But playing that one real fast.
Yeah.
Again, big fan of his work, keeping himself in this one. I think he might be running double time, so you're watching that tactical sprint, he's real quick. He's real quick in these situations. And when you're running the Akimbos as well, your movement speed is way up there. So, big fan of what Gargoyle's going on now. Nice down.
Well.
Players up.
Bounty coming your way up as well.
He's starting to get a little bit of kills on his own, which is all well and good. He's got a bounty, of course, which only has 25 seconds left, Miles. But he's obviously trying to accumulate that cash, the 4.5 or the $9,000 to get his teammates back. It doesn't look great in certain situations, but this is such a high kill game still. This could be one of their top 3. I mean, this is game number 1 for them. You don't know how this is going to end. Of course, you might not have the best elsewhere, but look at that for a shot. My goodness. The Grau is... a laser, literally.
Yeah, proper laser beam. And again, I think that's without attack laser as well. So that's just rubberized grip. There's obviously the commando grip there, maybe the Chronom Shark 2. Can't tell from it. No, it's like rubberized. The commando, sorry. And obviously they are just laser beams. There's nothing stopping him here. Except for obviously dying. But hey, not a bad run there, Phil. 17, 17, 12. Quick maths. Great start for Team UK.
Yeah, I mean, that's what, 34, 44, 46, I believe. We're going to leave all the numbers, of course, up to, you know, the specialist. But let's jump on board once again with Huskers, see how he's doing in his game. Let me just unmute him, put him at a bit better, higher quality. Take down the mic of Shiv. Pause his stream.
Crazy this producer thing, is it, mate?
I've got to walk myself through it, because if I don't, I'll do something wrong. But Miles, what's going on with Huskers here? It looks like he's lost a player, a squad member. He's got 11 kills to his name, and it is going to be a bit of a tight one, but it looks like a bit of a mowing down mayhem here as he finds 2 with Frozone.
Let's fucking go.
Oh my word! I mean, those are crispy shots. Also taking it once again of that trophy system, it just ate whatever they threw at him. I believe that was C4. You get 3 projectiles eaten from a single trophy. So big work from him there. And once again, the Akimbos, it's just disgusting. He is a one-man army right now. The right equipment for the right situation, and at the end of the day, he's not missing shots either. So I don't know what to say. I mean, that's rancid.
Oh, it's quite an incredible thing to look at, especially the metas that kind of come and go. I'm scared to get in a vehicle nowadays with the RPGs, the C4s, everything in between. It's just kind of a recipe for disaster. But prepared is Team USA right now. We have got in the final scores. It was game 1. It was 46 kills. Again, a very respectable game. Kind of going, you know, down the line when we saw things go through round 1, round 2, we saw many 30 bombs, couple of 20s. We didn't see a lot of 40s, you know, but that's a strong game 1 for Team UK. We'll see what Team USA can do here, because Huskers alone has 13, and
so
got plenty of kills available.
Yeah, they're sitting at 30 kills as a team right now with 33 people remaining. I'm at 2 minutes 37 on the game clock, Phil. Not sure how you're sitting there, brother. I'm not sure how far ahead I am or behind you, but they've got a little bit of time to work with.
Yeah, with me, I think because I'm chopping and changing from them, mine's refreshing every time. So I'm currently sat at 208 miles. So hit a refresh.
What?
Again, maybe it's just because...
I've done it, mate. I've refreshed.
Maybe because it's...
I'm at 2 minutes now.
Because we're hundreds of miles. Okay, all right. What are you on?
I'm at 1 minute 53 now.
we're right on time. That is what I like to see.
Get in.
We're heading to the damn miles.
This is a disgusting circle to finish on, though, man. Oh, I can't believe it. This is a bad look for Team USA. Like, I think generally with the position they're in right now, they've got a full team. Like, everyone's together now. They managed to get Mutex back from the Gulag. They do have their loadouts, which is good. Mutex obviously won't, but this is such a bad spot to be in. So I like what Huskers is doing. They're trying to aggressively make it to the top of the map. So this is one of the most vertically challenged areas in the game. Like, you get to the top of the dam, stay at the top of the dam. If you jump off it, you're not getting back up. There's a very steep cliff face to work with there. It's not an easy spot to work from. So I love this out of Team USA. Get the kills on the way up, but maintain the high ground. Think of Anakin Skywalker, Phil. You've seen Star Wars, haven't you?
Many a times, one of my favorites. But Team USA with 22 players in the lobby left. Of course, 3 being them. There's 19 kills still available for these guys to gather. Huskers 14. I think you touched on they were currently on 30 plus. But we can see them still come out with a very strong game. I would say Dam is probably not the best ending to pick up those kills. But that trophy system is intact. And one thing we must stress is these 5 games that these jump into, they don't know their end zones. They don't know who's going to be landing where. They don't know who else is in their lobby. There is an element of randomness to this. But I tell you what, we've weeded out the weak, it seems. And these are the final 2 squads. As it looks like one player has gone down. And that's going to be Frozone who falls. But not a long way off 4,500 to bring him back.
No, not at all. But again, this is the risk reward of sending a lone man out there to get those kills. So go for that bounty alone. He's coming up potentially against a team of 3. Yeah, very skilled players. But if you run across someone who's even, you know, in a decent position, like right now, this guy top window, not that that seemed to be a problem for Huskers. What in the living daylights? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, you send that one guy out alone, he tends to have a little bit of difficulty, you know, if he's going up against a decent squad. That's a bit of a risk. Then you have to get him back into the game. But Man, right now, Huskers and Co. are just ripping this one. They managed to lose the car for a sec. You want to get that one back. Gasline's not going to be hitting them for a while. You've got to be thinking that this is a decent finish, Phil. This is, I think we're coming in much closer to 40 kills now.
Yeah, this
40.
is very, very close. One thing that is close as well, man, is look at the actual health of this car that he has. We know the damage of an exploding vehicle. I'm sure, of course, will get disabled. It can't be RPG'd, it can't be C4'd, not with that trophy system on top, but still plenty of players in the lobby. 15 kills still available. You hear the communications of the UAVs been popping. I think there's 3 players on top of the dam, and Huskers, he could be getting a little sticky here soon.
See, I mean, not running a sniper rifle in this situation is one thing, because obviously they want to be a little faster. They want to be a bit more mobile, what he's running out with the snake shots, but sniping this situation is great. Really, really long lines of sight. But not that you need a sniper when you're Huskers. Is he going to get the down there? So close. Unreal shots, man. But he does have 2 players in this tiny structure to his left. He's going to be able to charge right on in there with the dualies. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, boys. Open the door. Let them have it. You know they can see those green lasers. You know they know this is coming. He's got 4 bits of stuff to throw at them.
I downed one. They're still in the
He can't shoot, Phil. I'm choking.
Someone who isn't choking is Mutex and Huskers right now. They're making plays, picking up kills, buying UAVs and plates at the same time. Many talents clearly here, but the kills and the players in the lobby are falling here. It's looking strong here for Team USA in game number 1. They've found themselves another vehicle, of course, this time being a chopper. So it's Mutex in with Huskers over on the lower side. Frozone has been bought back. I think Mutex must have done that elsewhere, but again, the economy of these top-tier players is very, very crazy. These guys just seem to have money constantly, and again, those coming from those bounty and contracts.
Two on the right.
I mean, not only money, dude, but look how quickly we've seen Huskers and team give up that high ground position that any other player in the world would have kept. They've gone straight in for these kills. They go straight for them. Mutex gets 2 there with his snake shots. That is disgusting. Again, ruthless efficiency. Grab Mutex, get back up to the top of dam. Oh dear, though. Watch out for hitting the... we've all been there. Crashing the helicopter takes a huge amount of damage. That health bar has gone from white to red almost instantly. It could take bullets, it could take gunfire shots, but if he does manage to hit anything, any of those houses, trees, lampposts, anything, big damage. So, got to watch out if you're Huskers and Co right now. This is a solid look at 18 kills, but 11 people left, Phil.
Let's go up top.
I mean, it's almost
you should guys
like on the table. You expect them to win at this point. It's more how many of these kills can they find? Can they clean up? Because it's a relatively big circle, but the UAVs are consistently being popped. The funds are running a little bit low. Last is going to be the 2300 in Frozone. But Huskers going ahead with the chopper, and he spotted one just dropping down. It looks like he might be meeting his match soon, and that match might be a double akimbo. Snake shot pistols. 1 is down, 2 is down.
Wow, man. That surely is not how that's meant to work. That far away, surely.
Wait, he's on the car.
Well, that's 20 for Huskers, 21 for Huskers. I think what did we had? We had 46 for Team UK in game number 1. I'm interested to see how many kills these guys have got, but Miles, there is only 4 left available. Can they clean up all 4? Maybe.
I mean, with the helicopter still being put to work like this, it's definitely possible. The UAV is still activated, so they have at least 2 of them on the minimap right now. Mutex now, get him in there. You can see him in that little blue house. Frozone on the flag, though, unfortunately, he's being downed. That's only going to buy them a bit of a window of opportunity. But honestly, these guys don't really understand. If you put shots into that chopper, it will explode. That critical damage icon will come up. You got to get out. But here we go. This could be the last push now for Team USA. Rat-a-tat-tat from up top there with the M4, and here we go with the snake shots right through the window, climbs on in. I mean, it's just so efficient, so ruthless, Phil.
It is so smooth, so nice to see, and don't forget, Frozone is down. He's still counted as a player in the lobby. It is a technical 3v1 right now. This one has got to be the final kill for Team USA. Interesting to see how this one ends. I think they might have just edged it over Team UK. But one thing I'm quite happy about, and something you can't really gauge, is as soon as we finish this one, we should be able to jump back on board with Shib in game number 2. But the long shot coming in from Husker. It's a long shot. It's a down. It's a headshot. It's a team wipe, and it's a victory. And Husker says 49. I'm not going to question his maths.
Yeah, exactly. We're good.
Unreal.
That was a slow-ass fucking game for us, bro. We're
Unreal. And you heard it there in the comms. A slow ask bridging game. I mean, didn't look that slow to me. But that's why we're on the mics and they're on the sticks. Huskers, Team USA, a good look. And as the scores get populated, 22 for Huskers. Frozone, I believe, coming in. I'm reading this as it literally comes
11
through
with Frozone,
live.
16 for Mutex, 22 for Huskers. I have already switched over to Team UK, Miles, because it looks like they've dropped, they've picked up kills, and they're moving on their bounties. So there ain't no stopping here in the finals. $50,000 on the line. Obviously, a total prize of $100,000. The best team today will be taking home $50,000 US.
Yeah.
And
Well, mate,
you know, so far so good for both teams. I actually think that's a very respectable game for both teams. Those are numbers that will potentially be in your top 3 games.
oh, totally. I mean, that's a 46 for Team UK and a 49 for the US. So the US technically in the lead right now, but hey, that could change. What are you at the Shiv, mate? I'm at sort of 57, 56 now on the ring clock.
Yeah, I'm 52, 51. Pretty close. And again,
I'm going to refresh, brother.
hit that refresh. They're in trouble. I will say Shiv might have just unlocked grassland camo, it looked like there. But I don't think that's going to be at the top of his list of important things. Neither is that shield turret. It's not really a utilized piece of equipment in Warzone.
No.
We're taking a look at a bigger picture of this game. We're just jumping on board. What's to catch up on, Miles? What are we looking at? Where are they? What are they doing?
It looks like our heroes may have landed once again at Superstore, and again, it's rinse repeat. It's hit Superstore, try to get as much money as you possibly can. They obviously got their kills, Shiv with 4 right now. They have got themselves their loadouts, and this point in time, it's going to be to clean up as many kills as possible. If they may have been brought over here by a bounty, they're going to be able to grab that next one. But don't forget what happened to them in the last game. We saw them go towards Boneyard. We saw them getting picked up by a team who were giving them what for in the 1v1 fights. It's very, very difficult to be a consistent squad in a spot like Boneyard. And that is exactly what they've got to deal with right now with this bounty. If they can maintain the kill here, all good. But you have to keep the whole squad alive, keep everyone moving. It's when your teammates start dying, when you have to sort of divert funds from picking up UAVs to picking up players again. That's where things get a little bit messy. That's where you start to slow down the kills production.
It really is. And interesting enough, Miles, it might be a 3-kill lead, but correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like if the players survived on Team UK in game number 1, I think they very well could have collected a little bit more than 3 more kills. It was more the fact that the team didn't win the game. You know, we saw them at the very end. I think it was Gagod going on a bit of a run around the Boneyard, ironically where they are now. But he wasn't able to close out that victory. Of course, victories, they don't mean anything in this game. It is all about the kills.
All about the kills. We do not really mind where you place in the game, but if you tap out in the top 5 with 40 kills in the game, we'll count them. But yeah, again, we are taking the top 3 games from these players overall, and that is how they'll be scoring this one. Trying to make the most of this UAV. These guys are now, again, using that minimap to mark the locations where they last saw those pings appear, while still keeping an eye on the bounty player. And again, the bounty player has to be, for at least, they've got, just under 3 minutes to make that work, but they still want to be keeping an eye on that one, because again, the cash they net from that, 7,500 each, that is a massive bounty in the second circle. I wouldn't be too surprised if someone was maybe using Point Man. Yeah, they're crazy shots. Someone might be using Point Man on the squad. I didn't get a good look at the classes that Shiv's using, but Point Man, basically, you net more money for completing contracts as a team. Right. Everyone gets more cash. That means more money in the game. If someone's running Hardline as a second perk, that means that everything costs a lot less to buy. You could be doubling, maybe tripling your production. Oh, hello, that's awkward. You could be doubling, maybe tripling your production with those kind of perks involved. But hey, that's a strategy that some teams are willing to apply. And at this point, who knows, mate? I'm sorry, I was just laughing at them killing that guy on the
ladder.
The ladder. What was that?
Yeah, absolutely wild stuff. Of course, the snake shots are going to be in action here. Clearly, the meta. Oh wow, he just bagged himself a duppy there. $12,000, I think he picked up. But the god goes down. I'm sure, obviously, with that cash, he'll be coming right back very, very soon. But again, very high octane gameplay. More UAVs pop. They're near a buy box, so as good God is on his way back. We'll have to see what it is. But talking about those shots, Miles, again, some of these players kind of taking these poor innocent souls still in their parachute. Thoughts on that? You know, little Timmy's coming back from the gulag. He's excited he's won, and suddenly he's getting beamed out the sky. It's got to be a bit demoralizing.
Oh man, I mean, it's not. I don't know what's more demoralizing: being in the top of the stairs and having the angle on the guy pushing you, or being in the and getting ripped up, or being in the sky and getting shot out of the sky. There, I don't know what's worse right now. But Shiv does not care. He's just running through these players. Yeah, if I'm coming in at like 15,000 feet, I just jumped out of the airplane. However high you jump out of an airplane, and all of a sudden you get tagged. I'd be like, What? They're modding. They're cheating, dude. They're modding. That would be my first thought. They're modding. Amber, watch his kill cam. Watch his POV. No one's doing that right now, though, for Shiv. Early game is well filled again for Shiv. What, 6 kills, 54 remaining. This is decent. Still got those UAVs up and about, and they've got a ton of cash to work with. Gargod. All I hear right now is Radio Gargod. And he is loaded, brother. 7,300. They did manage to obviously get that bounty. Keep the cash going. And look how spread they are.
Well, that's one thing I was going to say, Miles. I was actually going to say, you know, just to give us a little bit of a breather, is listen to the communications. But these guys aren't together. They're almost kind of not communicating in a fight. They're communicating about when they're popping UAVs. They're communicating where they're pushing.
Yeah.
But look at Shiv right now. You know, he's over by Promenade. There's, what, 5 red dots, I believe, in the top left? And he is alone. This man is on a mission. 50 bullets in the magazine. Well, you don't need 50. You've got 6 in either of these bad boys. He's going to put 1 down on his backside. And of course, downs are great, but to actually put that kill on the tally, you have to finish that kill. So that's what he's going to do. He's probably waiting for another UAV to be popped by his teammates. But the confidence to go off on your own is quite impressive by these guys.
Oh, very much so. And before we get into this sort of like you listen in while we watch this UAV come through, we want to shout out to Will the Thrill for the T1 on Momo's channel. Appreciate it, mate. Welcome to the, what's it again? The Step Bro Army.
Oh, wait, someone subscribed?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no, well, it's on my, I am not watching my own Twitch chat. I've got
I almost said, I wanted to say your old name, but I didn't. I said,
oh, I mean, it's the
Momo
Sapiens. I mean, you know,
Or
just thank you. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for supporting, by all means. But, yeah, I can't see any of that. I've got 3 monitors, and honestly, it's not enough. I am finding a new level of respect for people who throw tournaments, run these, observe these. It is very difficult. But if he's not in a fight, there is no communications to listen to. He now is in a fight because he can see people I can't, apparently.
Mate, it's those crazy frames he's getting right now. He's getting 140 frames-ish on the shots. Those are nice tags as well with the growl. Again, I don't believe he's running the Archangel. Nice job with the self-revive. Very, very handy. The barrel he's running there on his growl, I don't believe is the Archangel. So it doesn't have the same range, but he's definitely getting a lot of love there on the sort of aim down sight speed. So a little bit more mobile. I think that's... Sorry,
that is the Archangel. I think he's running it. Or is it? Maybe
can't
it's
quite
not.
tell.
When he ain't... No, it is, yeah. I think
it's one down from the Archangel. It's the Archangel, sorry. What am I saying? You can tell by the iron sight. That's what it is.
You can.
But I was going to say, like, I mean, a lot of these players, they have it. He has a separate class where he's got, I think, the Ranger grip on the front, which gives you a little bit help with the recoil up close, and your hip fire is tighter. So everyone's got their preferences, mate. But I think for these guys, like, the preference is going away from stability and way more towards mobility. Because if you think about the situations they're trying to get themselves in, they're trying to maximize those snake shots.
Okay, well, I believe Team USA are just dropping in to their next game, or they've dropped in, all died, and they're going into their 3rd game. I have no idea, but no scores have been updated, so it's probably game number 2. I'm going to pause that as we remain on board with these guys. Self-res was previously used by Shiv, so a thermal 50 cal to the back is not going to help him here. He does have 7 kills. The frustration, you can kind of see it on his face there, but keeping his cool. His teammate, wow. Juki's 17 kills, Miles. I don't know if you saw that. I was talking to you about this kid. He's crazy.
Watching Juki's now. Mate, he is on a roll. Love that MP5 as well. Nice to see that. You don't see too many MP5s out and about these days, but the MP7 has definitely got a little bit more. Actually, you know what? These aren't apples and oranges. This is apples and apples. And some apples are more... Some apples are green. Some apples are red. Some apples are old ladies. Some apples are, pink. Who knows how it goes. Granny Smith, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
I do. But
that's MP5 getting put to good work. Another thing I want to bring up here for Shiv, when he got downed, he didn't wait to be revived, he didn't wait to be cleaned up. He immediately forfeit that life to get himself back into the game as quickly as possible. Little things like that just show the pace these players are trying to set here.
And I love as well, there was no complaining, there was no whinging about how he got shot in the back with a thermal sniper. All he does is... He lands on his teammate and goes, okay, what have you found for me? And he's probably thanking him right now in regards to the weapons. He's got a growl. It's a no-stock one, so it's a little bit different. But he's back in the action. You know, again, you can, when you gulag and come back, you can get bought back. Or you can have a teammate like Juki's, who has probably 20 kills right now, who's dropping your plates, dropping his cash to bring you back. That's what you love to see.
Don't
But
really have ghosts and downtimes
29,
like,
make it 28 players left in the lobby, 14 other squads. They've got
I think.
a decent amount of kills if you're thinking. I think it was kind of single digits and then it was Juki's with the big numbers, but
I got sniped.
this growl, Miles, is a little different. It seems like a bit more of a close and personal growl, which you were touching on. What's your preference using the growl right now?
Dude, I still think the Archangel's the one. I think having that range, it's still so stable. It aims down quick enough. At the end of the day, again, it's built for what you want to use it for. You got to think of your effective range, what you're trying to achieve with the weapon as you build it. If you're trying to build a do-it-all weapon, yeah, maybe you go for long range. You maybe put a skeleton grip on. You maybe put the skeleton stock, so you still got stability while allowing for a decent amount of mobility there. But
Yeah.
again, it depends. Build your weapon for how you want to use it. If you want to be using it up close, go for that. If you want to be using it at range, go for that instead. Again, the way the gunsmith works in this game is fantastic. So many options with these weapons. You can literally turn anything into a decent weapon for whatever situation you're looking at.
I couldn't agree more. One thing that I like is the versatility of these weapons, because with obviously the way the meta changes and the updates come, sometimes, you know, the actual weapons you pick up from boxes are very different. There's one running around at the moment which is like a tiny growl, no stock, very small, and it's almost like an SMG. You know, they've kind of changed the weapon from an AR to an SMG. It's mind-blowing what you can do, but one thing I personally find is watching these very talented players is the way I learn, you know, which weapons I should be using, how I should be playing, the positioning, the vehicles to transport, and right now these guys are looking for a bounty, and I think this probably is a good time to just chill out, take a step back and listen to these guys and see how the UK handle this fight. So Miles, let's jump into a listening with these guys and see what they have to say.
Get that bounty and get the ATV. Bounty and ATV. That's for them.
Yeah, you do.
There's people on the right hand side fire station, but I don't know where these are.
Okay. Like, at least we know where they are. Good.
Seen? That's where they are.
Don't shoot yet. Do not. Go right. Chip, go right. No. You're gonna know where they are now.
Yeah.
Probably in the building. Wouldn't be surprised.
Police station.
Please.
Yeah, top floor.
Get up top. Go around the back.
One jump down.
Jump up the back. Still a guy. Come this way. But they are just running, bro. They're gonna be at... That's not fair part of that. Not fair part of this, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna be on our right. Close.
Yeah. There they are.
There they are on roof as well.
I made close. I got him. I'm dead him. More.
One on that roof. The roof is not. Yeah, bottom. On my left, close.
One south first.
This guy's dead. Nice. Shit, boys.
We need to kill all these.
Yeah, we need to kill everyone.
Come left.
Yeah,
Come
I'm
left.
with you.
Guys on the big building. I don't know if that storm brings them out though. I'm gonna try to go to this bad any coast.
Big building still in.
Big. Is that still the
Big,
storm?
yeah, big sin. In zone.
Okay, be careful. I think there might be people around here. What the fuck? I've just lost me. What? I've just lost my MP5. What the fuck? Why is it taking 20 to match me?
The bounty guys are on our right.
Might as well go for them then.
You just hold everybody trying to come out.
All right, so a little chaotic it feels like, especially for Juki's there. I think he lost his weapon, Miles. I think it was his MP5. Bit of frustration, but they went for Ghost. They've got another bounty, but they were very adamant about kind of their kills and the fact that they had to kind of kill everyone. So chasing these kills seems like it's goal number 1 right now.
Oh, totally, man, totally. Chasing because they lose out on the bounty, sadly. But I will say, I'm going to call it now. I'm almost positive they're using Point Man because you're not getting $8.5 grand for a bounty, even at 5th circle. I'm very impressed. Again, I like that strategy. Making money, being able to spend that money quickly. They're obviously cashing up somebody here in the team who's been running that hardline perk. But here we go. Try to pick these kills off. Nice bit of work here again. So I'm sitting around the 25-second mark here. I'm loving these shots coming out of Gargoyle. I'm loving these shots coming out of Shiv. Good position to be in right now for Team UK.
Yeah, as we count down, 15 seconds now till that circle is going to be, of course, closing in. And really good position. The great shots, like you said, Miles. But what's interesting is they're running towards the gas right now. They don't care kind of about the gas and where it's pushing. They are just hunting kills. This tournament is about kills. And if you jet that kill feed, that's another 3 for the Team UK here. So, still 11 available, 8 for Shiv. I think Juki's has not only double digits, but I think he's probably 20 plus right now. He was almost directing the play. And let's not forget, these are players which were picked up via their clips on social media. Incredible kind of tournament format, how things work. But this is game number 2 if you guys are just joining us. We'll stay on board with Team UK till this one ends, though, and see what they finish on.
Yeah, we have yet to see them win a game. Obviously, this is only their second, but decent kills going so far. I'll look at the spreadsheet in a moment's time, but not a bad look to be in. You see the buy station, you can hear those flares going off and hear teammates being revived in these dying seconds of the game here, so that's a big bit of information for them to work with. They know they're going to be coming out of the bottom of that small courtyard area. There's 2 places to watch, one on the right and obviously the big archway right in front of them. They do have to watch out from getting third party, though. There are still 14 players, including themselves, in this game.
There's like explosions going off.
Yeah,
they're trying to find them. They've got the zone, but I don't think that's much of a worry for them. They're just trying to almost find these players again. Winning,
stunning him.
Not about that.
And I like this play, though. They're committing to these play. Oh, wow. Hello. Bit of anti-aircraft fire there. So they do manage to land a couple, but I like this play. They're going to go straight for the guy in the buy box. They're identifying the 1v1s they can take. Oh, someone's fighting back, though, in a big way. That's a nice C4. That's going to make this a little bit more difficult now to work with. Lucky.
Oh, God. Finds 2 with the pistols. And he's cracked another here. The crack coming from Shiv. And the merciless elimination there coming out of Shiv is going to find his teammate a quick revive. And again, we do a quick check on the players in the lobby. There are 2 other teams and 4 other players. So they'll be looking to clean up every single player in this lobby. When it gets to these final circles, you expect them to win. It's whether they can clean up every single kill.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, by the way. The play that Gargoyle just made there by clearing out the rooftop, it allowed them to push the guys coming out of the bottom archway off of that vendor station. That is astonishing. He hit a roof. He climbed a roof to take care of players up there. I mean, that is a ballsy play, to say the least. It paid off in a massive way for them. They got 4, maybe 5 kills out of that one. Oh, boy. This is a dirty 1v1 to be had, but snake shots. At the ready. You love to see it. Another 2 kills going to Team UK here in the final moments, and this is going to be an absolute bloodbath here on point. Shooting them out the skies for the win. Team UK, 29 for Juki's.
This kid is something special, let me tell you. Juki's 29 kills, 9,600 damage. But wow, what a game, and I think that puts them in, a really good spot. Again, kind of quick maths on that. What's that? 45 plus, 45 plus 9, 54? I don't know. We're going to let those guys work it out. But a very good game. Let's head it over to Team Huskers. See what he's up to. I'll just mute them, change things over, do my little admin work as I need to do. Huskers over here. Can I make it a bit better quality for you? Oh, there it is. It's on the source. So... Miles, we're in the action, and these guys... Oh, whoa, what's going on? Huskers has just found himself a free kill as a player just landed on top of him to be greeted with a snake shot as we're at 3 minutes and 3 seconds here until that circle closes in.
I'm a little ahead of you, so I'm going to hit the refresh, but I did manage to watch that guy get ripped out of the sky. Big fan. of the awareness. High octane
That's,
gameplay, all about. Shout out to Sports
Bertha.
Barkley there in the chat with a 54
There's also
count.
guys
That
straight
one
ahead
there.
east.
54 for
South, you guys are
Mrs.
wall.
Gargod. Oh, we've obviously got a fan in the chat. There's obviously a fan there. Your name's Mrs. Gargod. Yeah, you did fantastic work there. And again, big fan of that.
Down
rooftop
in the
clearance
hangar,
play
in the
towards
hangar.
end. Nasty stuff indeed. But yeah, I'm still on board,
Okay,
Phil,
go.
with Huskers sitting in around 235-ish, more or less. I think we're up to speed now.
One shot.
Mate, this is working out, I must admit.
Yeah,
Huskers is down and out.
it's working out. We're good. We're on board with Huskers. He's straight in the gulag. My
Bro,
goodness,
you
that...
what the gulag, dude. That's what I'm saying. When you're on PC, you don't even blink
Come to
in
the
the
hangars
gulag.
where
But
Mutex
I
is.
mean, for me, he just went to the gulag, came back. It's a free kill. It's an extra kill on the lead on the tally. You know what I mean?
He died 9 seconds ago.
Right. Literally in two
His
shots
guns
with a
are still
725. Guns are still hot, but his teammate's down. Mutex doesn't sound happy about it, that's for sure.
Okay.
Oh, Mutex.
Coming, bro. Trying.
Letting him know what for there on the
Oh
mic.
my god.
Gets straight back to his own gear. Oh boy, that's bad
Oh,
news.
negative.
C4 got a dip. No way can Bertha handle that many hits from C4. She's a big gal. She's made of tough stuff, but
Broke his armor.
no one's invincible.
He's on the front of the hangar.
Alright, well, as Mutex is down, not out, not in the gulag, he's still tagging up those
Is
players.
that him?
I don't know.
Oh, on me. Hold on.
Huskers finds himself in a bit of an awkward situation. A C4 flying through the air is not what you want to see. Huskers is down. He does not have a gulag as well. Frozone, a slither of health.
I think he's cheating, bro.
Oh my goodness, this could be a tragic end. I'm not sure if we've got gulags for the other players, but again, we'll have to wait and see.
You still have a ghoulie, yeah?
Yeah, slow. This just slows you down. That's all this does. Frozone sit at 5, 42 people left. Huskers we're upset about getting killed by C4, but you know what, mate? When you pull out those dualies, when you pull out the Makimbos, you think they're not upset as well? Oh my! It's just tears, mate. Everyone's a sweat. I love this in gameplay, like, and I do the same thing. Like, everyone's a sweater. Oh, these guys are trying so hard. That's because I'm trying hard. And if they beat me, it's because they're trying harder. That's just the way it is. I do love this weapon, actually. Of all the weapons you can pick up on the floor, I forget the name of this blueprint weapon that Frozone has.
One guy, yeah.
It's like a thermal snipe.
Sheet
That's a thermal
lightning.
scope M13 sheet. Oh, mate, I'm a big fan of that one. Honestly,
Yeah,
as a
they're
weapon
on
you can pick up off the ground, extremely viable.
It's okay. We can
No joke. Honestly, no joke whatsoever. 13 for Huskers there. This is a bit of a slower game from Team NA, mate. I'm not Team USA, excuse me. Phil, what would you do in this situation? How do you rebound?
I mean, straight away,
I have
they've
my
won
keep
the individual
my-
fight now where they can nearly afford Huskers back. They've got to kind of reset. I believe the loadout drop is still in play, so if they get Huskers back, he can get his weapons back and kind of reset here.
You guys
35
have
players
if you wanna
left
get
in the
that.
lobby means 35 kills still available. Are they going to get everyone? Probably not. But I've had some of my best games from the worst starts. You know, you'll go down, you think it's over, it's all down to one player to bring back the squad. So I think that's almost the storyline of Warzone, it seems. Like, you can be in a real mess. A real sticky situation. Unfortunately for them, Team USA is going back to the dam again. So, not the best of positions, but to answer your question, Miles, it's never over.
Yeah.
That's one of the coolest things about Warzone as a battle royale is it is almost never over. Huskers is going directly for that vehicle, which will take him straight to the
Alright,
loadout drop. A
fingers
very
crossed.
brave thing to do, as we know. That loadout drop, that icon is specifically for your team, but around that loadout drop there are maybe 3 of the same containers that are marked for other teams. So that area on the map now becomes an extremely dangerous hotspot. Everyone, or at least 2 other teams, are going to be completely aware that someone else is going to be going for it. So expect to fight towards that. Expect some eyeballs to be on this drop. Huskers, though, what's he got? Straight on in, grab his loadout, give us a peek of what he's running, and hopefully find a few more kills.
One thing I found interesting, and one thing I tend to do is, you know, when I'm back from the gulag or I've been brought back by my teammates and I'm, you know, thanking them for it, I drop on the loadout instantly and I'm getting my weapons. He drops on the ATV because he doesn't want just his weapons. He wants that fast transportation. So, you know, he risks himself driving into the loadout, making a load of noise just to get his loadout. But it's worked out for him. I think he's still rocking that M4 snake shot 357 combo, but he's heading over to his teammates. Mutex is down. Frozone's still up and kicking it over by those buildings just north of the Superstore.
Yeah. So the situation right now for Team USA, I mean, the kills aren't huge, but what they do have right now is a little bit of cash to manage to get Mutex back.
I'll pick you up.
There we go. Huskers managed to get his gear now set. So I think the plan is
Blades if you have extra.
Frozone, yeah, he's managed to fight his way out of that situation,
Okay.
keeps himself safe. Now you can go for a real quick pickup, a very quick revive there on Mutex. His weapons are down right next to this buy box, so they've got a minute 50 before that gas is going to close in them. He should have enough time to actually get down there and get that gear.
Yeah.
Here.
Expect Huskers to... Oh, actually, maybe. I'm
There
trying to
was a
get
guy
some
up to
comps
the
here. Looks like they
top
might...
left of the
Yeah,
loadout,
he's going to
like,
go straight for the loadout. So they're going to beeline it across the loadout. Give
And I
him some
like that.
ammunition back in the game.
With the money, it was buying a teammate back, buying some plates, getting armored up,
One guy running.
and getting right back in the action. So Mutex will have his loadout. It looks like they're gonna have to go for a quick pit stop here just to find a couple more players running through that airfield. So maybe a couple of kills here for Team USA. This is a slower game. Don't get me wrong. I kind of wish we'd seen Team UK's POV from Jukies. I mean, to drop 30 kills nearly, incredible stuff. So maybe we'll see that out of some of the team captains. But what a pickup from Team UK. So
We still have 3 more games. We're valid.
Juki's lad.
We're literally
Big stuff.
going all the way from what I can only guess as Liverpool, being
Yeah, big fan.
being
Big fan of his work.
close to there myself, but
Big fan of his work so far. Thanks Texas Swim for the bits there on a Husker stream. That is a big notification. Boy howdy.
Just, you got to do Huskers' job for him because he can't concentrate now. So you got to
He's
welcome
He's in the
welcome to the
zone right
Huskies.
now.
Thanks for the 200 bits.
He's in the zone right now. So we're back at the dam. It's almost an identical circle to the first game we saw them win.
Yeah.
They don't have a helicopter to work with right now, which is not great, but there are 2 to their left. That can only tell you one thing. People are there, and
Yeah,
people have
bottom
already
left fire,
set
bottom
this
left
one
fire.
up. So expect the fight now. They're making the calls already. Huskers is doing what he can to reposition there. Obviously very, very mobile with the ATV. Nice
Yeah,
shots,
2
keep
cracks
his players
bottom
under pressure. They've
Yeah,
actually set traps there. The enemy team has put C4 outside the front of the fire station, so expect them to detonate that on the push, like right on those left-hand side double doors. Huskers once again immediately repositions.
They're
Bang, the
definitely-
doors
I
go
stunned.
down, and the snake shots come out.
Stunning.
Rinse, repeat, Phil.
Yeah, quick bait and switch. It felt like there from Mutex. He took down one, but it might have just been that one player. Huskers does have 14, so not a terrible number, a very respectable number. But one thing I've noticed is they're heading over to the dam. A lot of players are falling out of this lobby. There is only 13 available kills left in this lobby now. Again, you can go all out, and if this ends up a 30 kill game or a 35, whatever it may be, it just might not be one of the top 3. It might be one where you have to chalk that one up and just go again. But Huskers, I tell you what, he is hungry for a helicopter. He wants
He's
one of
desperate
them.
for a helicopter. Mate, I think what he's hungry enough for is just give him a pair of spiked boots. Give him a little ice pick or something to get him up there. It's not happening, dude. This is one of the harder things to identify here in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. What bits of terrain you can actually clamber up, what bits of terrain you can just run up. I think the general rule of thumb, if it's
Frozone
rocky
ran
and covered in
round.
snow, mate, Frozone just dipped it and ran around. But he's going to get that helicopter, which again turns this squad into a fast-moving, lethal killing machine. This is what you want to be seeing. I think, again, the situation they're in right now, Phil, it's not going to be easy to get a lot of these kills. They're going to have to move fast. Mutex has already made the run on foot. Huskers doing what he can to just clear down the bottom, keeping his eyes up at all times. If they find anything, you know he's going to go for it. But here we go. The Gulag is closing.
Kill these guys.
The circle is closing around them slowly but surely. In Frozone, his chopper's looking a little worse for wear, but this is going to allow them to traverse the map extremely quickly, try and hunt down those final 14 players.
Yeah.
Well, Mutex, elsewhere, has just got a team wipe. So, really adding to the tally of Team USA, but Huskers drops in, takes damage, the chopper's down. It looks like we're watching something out of a movie scene here as Frozone's gonna fall as well. Huskers only has the Akimbos, but let me tell you, these Akimbos can do some magical things. He finishes one player. It's another elimination added. A quick recharge on the plates. You see 2 players fighting. It's 2 different teams surrounding him here, but
On me.
my goodness, the concentration of this guy right now is still in it.
Down him.
But he's still good. Stick shots gets the down, as you're just seeing. This continued pressure now. That's the 15th down. Again, if somebody else wipes that, he still gets the kill. So that really matters. It's the downs that count. Down but not out, though. It's his teammates. Frozone's still got a chance to revive. They're going to get the kill there on the outside of the map. That means someone's pushing up on the inside.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
He's exposed 2 as well. That's beautiful work there. Team USA, baby. That's something.
Oh, it ain't over
Now
just yet.
Holding this position to be in. Huskers, they could wrap this up in a big way. He's already sitting at 17. What a turn of events.
Okay.
What he's trying to clutch up here in game number 2. He spotted the players in the forest. He's still got players jumping out of the window. The gas is closing. Things are getting hot. Oh my, but it's going to be Snake Shot versus Snake Shot over the fence. Huskers with the unforgivable aim, though. It's another team wipe coming in for Team USA. That's 19 now for Huskers alone. And I believe Mutex, I tell you what, he started to step it up in a different way. He not only found the team wipe before this whole battle went down, but he came in there and it felt like almost saved Huskers as, of course, Frozone fell to the chopper. This game is not over, but Miles, there is 3 other teams, but only, I believe... How many players? 4 players? It's all down to Huskers.
It's all down Huskers. Shots like that. Does get it. Teammate's probably going to revive, though. I mean, he got blessed there by picking up that armor pouch and 5 plates. I think he may have actually left a plate or 2, but oh man, alive, these shots. Huskers clean the kill up. Get that last one.
Yeah.
Move over there with the ATV. Yeah,
Rush him!
Straight
Get the
to
snake
ATV,
shots
just
out!
rush him. But he's going to go straight up that hill. He's going to launch the ATV towards the tree, and he's going to pop those snake shots instantly.
Ooh, trying a different method here. Wants the long-range
Oh,
fight,
no,
it feels.
Huskers Bane! He's once again stuck on a hill. He can't quite fully climb up. There we go. He does get the 2. And with that, it's going to be toast. Was that the entire team, though? Yes, it does look like it was. There are 3 teams remaining. It is a 2 versus 1.
I think it's in a 1v1v1, actually.
Wait, no,
3
it's a
players, 3
1v1v1.
teams. All up to Huskers, of course, but... Again, win doesn't matter. There's 2 kills still available. He's got 21. It's not quite the slaying prowess of Juki's on 29, but his teammates, I believe Mutex was...
Oh my god,
great, but Huskers just said that, like a classic solo ending. If there's one player in this whole world you want in a 1v1v1, which is now down to just a 1v1, it is this man. He's got style points. He's pulling a wheelie on the ice, Miles.
Watch this though. I mean, he's gonna let that player take the shots, right? So this guy's just popped himself up on the minimap. He's going for drifts now on the ice. He's gonna head up. Watch for the tags to come through. I mean, these shots are staggering enough, but watch for the other player. It looks like that other player could just be chilling somewhere else, but
I think he's dead.
In an interesting spot.
Yeah,
it
went down to a 1v1.
But he totally lines us up. And he's just like, yeah, dude, come at me, bro. Like, really come at me. That guy's got to run out of armor eventually. Huskers has dead center circle. This is a matter of time before kill number 22 comes through.
What are the odds you would give on little Jimmy in his house coming out on top in this 1v1, Miles?
Oh, little Jimmy got a tag in there, like a solid tag. That might have been from a sniper rifle. Huskers replay. He's going for it, dude. I mean, again, he's confident. He's very capable. And
oh, come on! Come on, look at the smile on that face. Look at him. He's grinning. He knows it.
Easy peasy. Loving it. 22, 13, and 8 there in the end. And again, Phil, we said it's not a great game for them. Not a fast game. But at the end of the day, once they get themselves in the groove, once they get a vehicle on the run, you're just watching them get these huge kill games, keeping the run going.
When you're home.
So, straight bombs, brother. Straight bombs.
Wild stuff. I am gonna flick it over to Team UK shortly. Let's go on board with them now. I believe it was 43 miles. It was a very stylish ending. A Semtex stick. Let me just unmute Shiv and Co. As we get into this one. But again, what I believe was 43. It might not be in their top 3 finishes, but we'll have to wait and see. As Team UK, as we jump back on board with Shiv, they've dominated Superstore, Miles. It feels like they've got 8 kills to their name. Well, he has. Pretty strong so far, right?
Yeah, that's not a bad look. Again, rinse and repeat right now for Team UK. They've got a strat they like, and they're going to keep working it. A little tricky, obviously, with players going down. Now we're rotating over towards the airport side of those apartment buildings right next to the airport. Be interesting to live that close to an airport and how bloody loud it would be. But hey, it's not up to me. That's up to the fair people of Verdansk. And have you seen the rumors, mate? We might be getting a new map in Season 4. Have you heard about that? Have you seen that? Have you seen that?
Rumors are rumors.
And if I'm completely honest, I don't know who's leaking this, but they're almost always correct. I don't know where this is coming from, but it's obviously coming from a really reliable source.
A very reliable source, it seems.
Anyway, I'm still loving Verdansk, but I think we are going to move over to Urzikstan, the other fictional location in the Modern Warfare universe. So expect sand dunes, expect little shanty towns, baby. It's going to be a sort of Middle Eastern battlefield.
Sounds fun. It sounds exciting. For
Unless you hate sand. If you hate sand, then no. But yeah.
I mean, I live in the desert, so I'm pretty used to it right now. But no, I mean, again, the way that this has changed from Season 1 to Season victory, whether it be the skins of the cars these guys are in or whatever it may be. It's interesting to see the metas come and go. Yeah, bring on the sand, I say. I'm not one to shy away from that, but these players seem like no terrain is to be feared of.
Yeah, at this point, again, slowish for the boys of Team UK. Again, a couple of kills, not a lot of money though, and they don't have their own loadouts yet. So that's the biggest, you know, well, this helps a lot, obviously, getting the loadout and then literally landing across the street from you. Yeah, no worries, boys. Stay blessed. Rule Britannia, baby. Quick grab of that. But again, open field to be found. It's going to be a bit of a dangerous spot to grab these loadouts from. And again, complete coverage there from the side of Superstore. But if they cleaned it out, all good.
Yeah.
If they didn't, it could be a little more dangerous. But yeah, I didn't actually get to see the loadouts there. I missed that somewhat.
Oh, these guys are quick. These guys are very quick when they grab the loadout.
I'm not positive what I saw on that perk too. That's really the perk I'm interested in, to see again how they're trying to maximize either kill production or their economy. But yeah, let's see how we go. It's right off to the races right now for Team UK, directing onto those kills.
Well, as we recap Game 1 and Game 2, we come in with a big round figure for Team UK of 100 kills. For Team USA, a little bit behind there. I believe they currently sit on 92, but again, a lot can change. Many more games still to be played. A good time, I think, maybe to jump into a listening with the UK boys, see what they've got as they go into the fight, and maybe just see some of the communication, hear some of the communication, should I say. So let's throw it down to the audio of Team UK and see what they have to say.
No, bro.
Anyone need this?
You got a UAV?
No, we're 100 sure.
Just need 100 more.
Have you got people on you?
No,
No.
not yet.
Objective is to eliminate the bounty target.
Right, give me. I've got a flag here, but
Getting UAV.
let's just jump. Yeah, come.
Up in UAV.
Requesting recon.
I'm going towards this bounty team. They're on UAV, so
Yeah, I'll come with you.
I think they're in a fight. You roll up.
Is a helicopter chasing me?
No, they're shooting me.
A team on my left as well.
Okay. This bounty team just disappeared off the face of the earth. Oh, he's actually one. Found him. Can you
Jump
re-challenge him?
behind you.
On me, real close. Can you watch? Oh,
Yeah.
Random sniper.
Can you get him? Can you get you?
It's a random sniper. I've got to get like.
Shift, bleed out, shift, bleed out, shift. Where's the sniper?
He's
I think is she recruiting him? Like, is she like on the ping? Yeah.
Oh, it's you. Fuck me.
yeah. They're over at Boneyard Jukies, like 2 teams. Fucking
Yeah, take that shift.
yeah.
You got ghost or what?
Yeah, they have ghosts.
Alright, so Team UK, down but not out. They're back in it. You saw Shiv go down, instantly brought back. Interesting, just kind of bleeding out. Something that I definitely don't do enough, maybe. Definitely don't have the funds to do that. But Miles, Team UK, how's it going?
No, it's not bad, dude. It's not bad, but it could be a lot better from what we've seen out of these boys. Again, this is just the way Warzone goes. It's the way Battle Royales go. You jump in, you try to find as many kills as you can. Not every game is the same. Now, what they're doing more now is they're sort of pushing towards that southwest side of the map.
Yeah, we need to.
Again, this is where that legendary ATV field is. Don't forget, friends, cha-ching, cash money, baby. But this is not the most heavily populated typical area of the map. Again, Boneyard, a bit naughty. We keep seeing Team UK having to come back here. They do manage to have, well, the bounty's going to be finished up now. They do, sadly, fail that one. Not able to get much out of that one, but they are going to be throwing themselves now at these players in Boneyard. And again, a dangerous, dangerous spot to be taking fights. A lot of blind corners, a lot of places to be hiding. See if Team UK can come out with the kills.
Just gotta change that over to bring down the quality a bit. It was lagging a little bit for you guys. I don't want that to be the case, so hopefully it's a little bit smoother. But yeah, it's almost Team Boneyard versus Team Dam at this point, Miles. We've seen these guys being pushed every single place, but they seem to be coming back to the same place. Good God, they're tagging location after location. Important, of course, in Warzone. Thoughts on tagging, Miles? We've seen it in other Battle Royales, but in Warzone it just seems to be utilized so well, whether you tag it once, you tag it twice for kind of the enemy. How important is these tags of whether it be weapons, enemies? When's it best to use?
The tag system is amazing. I think it's definitely best to use. I mean, I try and use it at all times. If we're getting shot from somewhere, if it's silence gunfire that only I can really identify, if I've got a good, fixation on that location, I'm going to tag that with, a single tap. If I can see an enemy, I'm double tapping that every single time. A live tag, as we call it, when you see that red diamond, gives you an accurate display of exactly where that player is. Super important. If you can get, just a regular double tap tag, which gives you a hollow red diamond, which is a fixed location, that's still important. And again, the color, we talk about the color usage. Right now, Gargoyle's green, Juki's in blue, Sheev's squad leader, they're coming in gold. So calling out on green, on blue, on gold, like give your teammates as much information as you possibly can. Don't let them just go in blind. A lot of the times we play Warzone, Phil will say things like, there's one guy in that building.
He's over there.
What do you do with that information? He's over there. I'm being shot. No, try to give your teammates some clear comms, direct comms. If you can work out, especially with your local, with your boys, like the guys you play with, or your girls, whoever you play with, play with whatever the hell you want. Don't play with animals. That's weird. But at the end of the day, like you want to be given the most clear comms as possible. If you get into a rhythm with each other, there you go. There's a live tag right there. Go straight for him. I'm full sending it. Whatever you do, work on your comms as a squad. That's a crucial component to Warzone success. Surely, to success in life, communication skills, friends, very, very important.
Yeah, communication is key, and for once, we're actually seeing these guys go in together. Down will go one, of course. Not a team wipe just yet. A low kill game for Shiv, of course. Don't know exactly how many kills are dispersed between him and his teammates, but 38 players still in the lobby, including themselves. A self-revive just came through there, but a final team wipe for Jukies will find themselves another couple of kills. And I tell you what, if there's one thing I've learned about Team UK is don't rule them out until you've seen Juki's kills. This guy might have dropped 20 himself by now.
Yeah, it's not. He's honestly frying right now. Shiv's just going to get the quick revive. Getting him back into the fight. Dropping the cash. And again, seeing them drop that money tells me, it might be Shiv. He might be the one running it. He doesn't have hardline on, so we're not going to be seeing the discounts come through. But don't forget, again, buying armor plates, super important. Ooh, sniper fire right from behind them. Can Team UK rebound here into the graveyard? But hopefully, will not be wearing their finish this one up. She's in a tough spot now. He's in the cycle, bro. He's in the cycle. You just get up, you get down, get up, you get down. It's hard to get out of the cycle.
Very, very difficult. God is on top of him, though. He's going to get him picked up. He's going to have to plate up, though, to be with a chance of anything. One thing you have to do is really respect the armor plates in Warzone again. You challenge a gunfight with no armor plates or with a little bit lower health, it's very difficult to come out on top unless you're shooting them at the back there. But looks like Team UK, they're okay. They're all up and around. Money has been switched hands.
I'm gonna UAV as soon as I can.
It looks like a UAV is going to be purchased here for the squad, but as the gas is closing and that circle gets smaller here, these guys are going to be wanting to pick up more kills than what they currently sit on, of course, after a very, very strong game. Wanting to capitalize on the lead they have.
Yeah, again, still there. You heard the shots come through there. They're traveling towards that player at the recon flag, just towards the sort of east side of the map. Again, high ground position for that guy to be in, but it's a good spot. RPG, just randomly flailing out across the map. We'd like to see that.
Interesting
Oh, yeah,
rockets.
he's fired another one. He's taking those long range shots. Jukies is now trying to hunt him down, keep him distracted, keep those shots there. But it's a tough spot to be in right now for Team UK. They're obviously getting a lot of crossfire from multiple teams, and it's hard to find those kills. I will say what I just saw. It looks like Shiv's running an MP7, and his secondary is an Odin. So, oh boy. Phil, what do we make of the Odin?
I mean, for me, not a weapon I use. It's so powerful, but the accuracy, I don't have the control to be able to keep that on point. Maybe he does. You can see he's playing on PC, but a very different kind of loadout and a very different weapon set than we've seen previously of the snake shots, and of course, whether it be M4, Grau, but a very powerful weapon. So we'll say Shiv a little bit more.
Again, MP7 obviously very, very much in vogue. Typically, MP5 getting a lot of love these days, but the MP7 you still get a slight movement speed increase. But that Odin in multiplayer is a 2-shot kill from the chest up. That is ridiculous. And with a tac laser, he's got himself a PBX7 hollow sight on there. It is going to get swapped out for an MP4 or M4, sorry. So something a bit more reliable. I think I don't hate the choice of the Odin there, especially if you've built it yourself.
I mean,
you know,
it
it's
could
going to
be
be more attuned to what you want.
It could be a custom Odin that he found. You know, it might not have been his
No,
loadout.
it's his. It's 100% his. It was his loadout. Okay. Yeah. It was, or maybe someone else's loadout. It was, you know, it's got the pink highlight on it. That means it's a fully custom weapon. But
oh, for sure, definitely a custom. I didn't know if he'd come back from the gulag and maybe just not got a loadout himself. It doesn't. Well, I mean, we'll see. An interesting loadout for whoever's using it though. Much like this one, Miles. This M4, not the sight I prefer for sure.
Yeah, the canted thermal. I don't hate it. It's a little slow, but again, he's built the rest of the weapon out for speed again. So he doesn't have anything on the barrel, so it's going to be nice and loud. He's got himself the FSS close quarter stock, which gets him in a little quicker. As you can see, it may be a stippled grip take there as well. So he's zooming in still pretty fast. He's hitting the ADS quite quickly, so it's not terrible. And as we know, Phil, thermal, everyone's running EOD at this point in time, so very, very few people are running Ghost, running Cold-Blooded. So he may be safe there and able to land a couple of shots. And mate, this looks fine. This is good.
I think he's making it look a little easier than it probably is to handle at that range. This is a player with a lot of control on whatever weapon he seems to be using. So do take that into consideration. But as we head, guess where? Back to the boneyard for Team UK. Looking to find some kills.
We should stay together. Left or right?
Well, I'll give you guys a quick update on the scores so far. Game 1 and 2 for the UK, 46 in Game 1. In Game 2, a 54. Again, thanks to that big Jukies win for the USA. 49 kills in Game 1, 43 in Game 2. Huskers dropping 22 in both.
I mean, 54. I'm just trying to actually think back to, and we have the scores from, you know, round 1 and round 2. I think we saw 2 55s from Team Shiv in round 2, but across the board that was like the highest number. We saw a 53 out of Team Syndicate actually, where Syndicate dropped 14. That was game 4 of round number 2. But just across the board, I'm seeing what's the highest round we've got. Nick Merckx' team dropped 56 in one round. But I don't think there was many more than that. It's obviously trios, so it's a little bit different. Team Huskers, actually, in round number 2, dropped 58 and 63. 63 was their final game, which really did clutch it up for them and get them this grand final spot. It actually won them $15,000 and a spot at 50,000 too.
That's crazy. Another loadout swap here for Shiv. He's running Ghost, actually, so...
I'm looking at the guy you're pinged that can shoot me
again, hoping for a close engagement here on the circle. He's got that Grau out once again, and Snake Shots here to close this one out. Snake Shots obviously playing the loadout for the situation they're in. They've got a lot of open field here to work with, so he wants to be running that Grau. Nice, tasty shots there. Does get the down, the long shot, revenge, team kill, team wipe, you name it, it's all there. Gargod is going to be sitting this one out for the final few moments. There are 16 players, including them, left in the game. He's actually going to be able to get the revive thing and find any cash here. Straight onto his top of his body. Looking for the duffel bag, and it's not enough. There it is, cash money right there, waiting for him. Lovely teamwork there. Gargoyle, welcome back to the game. Phil, there's a lot of Ghost players in the final circle. That is going to spell a dangerous engagement. That means they've got their weapon loadouts. That means they've got their perks. For Team UK, I mean, Shiv's sitting at 5. There's the rest of the squad, we're not really sure, but this is a wide open circle. Not a lot of snipers on their team.
Yeah.
This could be a naughty one for the UK boys.
I think that's it. I think it's just really, we need to understand how many his teammates have right now, because of course top 3 games are the ones that count. You've got to really push to the very end. You might be thinking, oh, this isn't the best game, let's chalk it up, let's restart. You might not have a great game, game 3, game 4, game 5. So you've got to really push every single game here, and that's what they're doing. Another kill and another down there for the UK. That's kill number 7 for Shiv. 11 players, including the 3, of course, on this squad. So a couple still to pick up, and I'm sure they'll be looking for a big win here. Of course, we've seen a couple of wins out of both squads. Yuki's ahead of the pack, it seems. Knock 1, knock 2. Seems to be what he does. It's just pretty standard Yuki's from here.
Yo, fire. 2 fire.
Hear the comms coming through fire station, 2 at fire, 2 at fire, and look at the way they move across the map. Again, fighting in that no man's land as the circle collapses upon them. 40 seconds odd now before the circle will be completely in on that final area, but again, their comms are great from the UK right now. What a snap that was from Shiv. Eyes on the truck straight away, and oh boy, the crossfire comes through, and again, this is where your teammates come into play immediately. And it is going to be Juki's trying to find that kill, and he will find another one there onto a couple, actually. So there we go. Lovely work from Team UK. Now Shiv's just going to get himself to safety. Just shimmy across that one working leg. Quite literally going to get him to the bus stop. And there we go.
Over here. Found a full team wipe. Oh my! Juki's has 33. I'm Miles. I will say I was a little bit lower in my chair until I've just seen that. I've sat up instantly. This kid has 33. And suddenly, out of what I thought was maybe a bit of a slow game, even 33 plus the 8 of Shiv is a great game here, trying to close things out. And that is going to be the victory. We're going to get a full update. 33, 9, and 9. A 51. He dropped 10k damage!
Money. I need this money.
He just shouted, I need this money!
Right now.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, Shiv's just sending screenshots across there to the admins. Again, making sure this is all official. Juki's 33, the biggest we've seen in the tournament so far. He just beat his own record of 29 in the previous game. And we're talking games back to back. We're not talking, their best of the day so far. I mean, that's a 54 in the last game from his team, a 51 in this one. So, again, a little bit more production out. The rest of the team would have been great, but look, mate, 33, he's keeping it very, very competitive. This is still higher than anything Team USA has put forward so far. Phil, we've got to jump across now and have a look at Huskers and see what's going on.
We're on board with Team USA. I just want to outline how incredible that really is, because we saw, actual teams in round 1 and round 2. There was a team like Team Marksman. They dropped, 39 between them. They dropped 27 between them. We've had teams... the community team, they were dropping 20 kills a game, which is a respectable game when you're any normal person. But this man is dropping 33 himself. Oh, it's got to be frustrating. But Team USA are in a bit of a battle here, and Miles, we're not at the dam just yet, and it does look like we're going to the dam.
Down a guy, West.
No, for once. And what will that do for Team USA? Probably great things. I mean, I will say Huskers may struggle climbing mountains on foot, but when he's got Bertha, he knows the routes. He really, really does. So good stuff there, keeping his teammates alive, getting them back in the fight. This little town at the bottom of the mountainside here, just to the south of the military base, is a very, very hot spot. I typically find players here all the time. The loot's quite consistent. The cash is quite consistent here. It's also a very dangerous place. You have the sun just towards the northeast here on the right-hand side of where Huskers is, so it's a difficult spot. If you're down low and you're dealing with players coming in from over that cliff, it is dangerous, just to say the least. I mean, having the sun in your eyes, that's a real, real tough spot to be in, but Huskers, he's trying to climb this mountain, dude. He's trying to. This is like the Dakar Rally or something, man. Like, he's found it. He's found the route through the mountains, Phil. Go on, Bertha.
Big sweet spot there. But he's getting angry at how slow it is. I don't think he's going to be much happier when he sees the results of game number 3 from Team Shiv FPS, aka Team UK. Of course, a lot on the line with money, but a lot on the line. These guys want that respect. They want those bragging rights. We know Huskers has won many Warzone tournaments already, many tens of thousands of dollars. He's got the world record in solos. Like, this guy plays for pride, plays for everything, but of course, who doesn't love that extra cash in the back pocket?
Yeah, we got this.
Miles, this is it's going to be a tough ask to beat a scoreline of 54 and 51, but right now there's a lot of players left in the lobby. Huskers has 17. What do we think to game number 3 for Team USA?
I think it's not bad so far. Again,
Go ahead. I'm gonna.
anything
tap
can
you.
happen in those final sort of 3 circles. Mate, I'm actually gonna load up Juki's stream. Even that Juki's left. See if he can repeat another 30 bomb.
You just gotta force.
He's pretty pumped. We've got to turn his audio off, but yeah, we're going to load up Juki's in the background. Yeah, no, again, the final 3 circles can be very, very exciting. Again, as everyone starts to congregate. And over towards this crashed airplane. Nice shots from Huskers again.
Knocked him.
Great awareness, keeping his teammates alive with his position as well. No cover though. I will say, as aggressive as he is, these players can clearly shoot the team they're up against. I think that may have been, no, I thought it was someone we recognise, Phil, from the COD League, but I was wrong. Gotta watch out there. Yeah, no cover there for Huskers, so he put himself in a bit of a dangerous spot. Going for the quick rotate.
Too much.
Firth is a bit of bait right now, but trying to get that high ground. Good job as the team does find those final few kills. So there we go. Team USA live to fight another day. 17 in the bag for Huskers.
And I think at this point, again, this is a very strong game for Huskers individually. I'm not sure what his teammates are on, but a lot of players left. There's nearly 40 players in the lobby for these guys to go for, but they're collecting the gas masks. They're going to be moving out. And again, I think it's a good time to jump on board with Team USA, see what they have to say going into the next fight, how they're going to communicate through the next couple of gunfights. So I'm going to mute my mic. We're going to listen into Huskers and co. and go from there.
Oh, in the open. Watch the hangar though. Watch the hangar as well. Nice.
Oh my god!
I don't know if there's a team in here. I think we're okay.
I need to grab these guys' ammo real quick.
Sorry, I know we're meant to be muted, but dude.
Back there. If you want to take.
Take me to the buy. Take me to the
Yeah.
buy.
Was there 3 of them?
Yeah, there's 3 guys.
Mine a UAV.
Bought a UAV as well. Let's go. I'm ready.
Maybe
I'll
take
pop mine,
Bertha,
I'll pop
Frozone?
mine.
Are you cool with
Yeah,
taking
I
Bertha?
can.
Here, I'll drop you off by it.
I'm popping mine.
I was just gonna hop off real quick at the buy station anyway.
Okay.
Buy another UF for you guys.
No way. Dude, I hate fighting quarry. Maybe you should, let's go south first and kill people coming from TV. We're gonna drive south, like, towards orange.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Got a mark on quarry.
Yeah. Maybe,
another UF
honestly, you
too.
should take this SUV.
Okay.
Guy gulagging down onto his loot.
Pop another UAV if you guys have it. Nice.
I popped mine. Nice.
What the fuck, dude? There's nothing here. I don't know, dude. Maybe go quarry.
People are gonna be coming from like over here, I think, dude.
2 on you.
Where?
Like past your mark over here on the
Grab that
right.
bounty.
On the bounty? Yeah, I bet you there's a team here. I actually might take this SUV instead of the heli as well.
Do we have another UAV or no?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Pop it.
Give me a second.
I don't see shit in here. I'm gonna grab the bounty and there's a trophy as well.
I'm going for it, bro. I'm going for these guys.
There's a team of 3 over here.
They're in this warehouse. Yep, in this
But
warehouse.
yeah, let's all
They're
go blue. Let's all
sniping
go
at me.
blue.
I'm waiting for you guys. I baited. I'm waiting for you guys.
Another team coming down low right here. Four on this buy coming out of zone.
On the 220.
Can you kill these kids up top quick?
I might just.
Bro, we should go
because
blue.
You guys are holding me.
Or do you want me to go? I'll go with you. I'll go with you, Frozen.
Yeah, I kind of have
They
to.
just
put
got
my
a
life
load
here.
on, pretty sure.
Wait,
There
dude.
are 4 kids on my mini map right there.
No, we should. No, don't fight this. They have ghosts. Let's go blue. We're coming to you. We're coming to you right now.
They know I'm here. Okay.
Yeah, one's top blue.
These kids are behind me.
Did I get a UAV or no?
I think I have a UAV.
RPG right on me. RPG guy.
Popped UAV.
He's weak. I hit him twice. Did you get him, Drew?
Yeah, I got a fin.
Okay. Top blue. I ripped him top blue. Didn't break his armor though. Still top blue. Downed him top blue.
Going up.
One's low right on the house here.
I'm gonna cluster strike that shit up top too.
I got sniped. I'm good though. I'm self-resting. On the house to the right.
I killed top blue. Top blue's dead.
Alright, one on the house to the right is really sweet. He's good. He's sniped.
We're near the buy. This house right here or what?
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah.
I have RPGs I can launch up in there.
He ran to the other one. He ran over here, I think.
One guy. Yeah.
On this wall.
Kill number 20 coming through for Huskers and Team USA stepping up the pace. Miles, this is starting to look like a very strong game here. Plenty of players still in the lobby. 20 kills still available at least here. This could be a big one for Team USA.
Where is he?
Another big one for Team USA indeed, man. I'm starting to think that the trophy systems just spawn on every vehicle that Huskers gets into. Do you think he paid for that? Is that something we can buy in? Is that a battle pass thing? Like, where is that? Is that in store? What's going on there? But Huskers, oh dear, we're in a spot of trouble. I'm sitting at 33 as he self-revives here, Phil. I'm not sure where you're at exactly with Huskers, but tough scenes, mate.
Yeah, self-reviving right now is he's just been flashed as he gets back up. I don't think he can see anything. He's been flashed for the second time now, but a couple of plates in the chest. He should be good to go. I think he's trying to pick up Frozone, but we'll see whether he gets him. Again, plenty of kills still in the lobby.
Running over the wall. Jump over the wall on me.
Mutex has a way with communications. You know, it's part kind of almost panic, but it's definitely to the point. It's very much hectic, but if you can understand that and digest it, a lot of information being given out by Mutex, and those plates wasted, it feels like.
barely got anything out of them. The shelf life was very short. Nice nades here from Huskers, trying to keep himself alive. Not running restock now, so he's not going to get those back anytime soon.
Push that guy in the hay bale.
Trying to catch the rotate, and there it is. Mutex does flank and catch that player by the hay bales there. That was a tough one. Well, those teams definitely needed a shower, apparently.
I mean, you know what? Sometimes it gets a little sweaty in these lobbies, and you don't know who you're coming up against. That's the joys of a Battle Royale and Warzone especially. You can be coming up against, you know, 3 players kicking it for the first time on the game, or someone who's been playing and going for his 200th win. You just don't know who that fight is going to be.
No, indeedy. Straight into the next bounty we go, and again, watch these players. They will be doing that. They'll be hitting hotspots, get as much money as possible, and then chasing bounties across that mid-map. Now that the bounties are back in the game, shout out to Infinity Ward for getting that turned around as soon as possible.
Hell yeah.
And here we go.
We like that.
Back into the battle wagon. And once again, that trophy coming into play, saving the day. That truck would have exploded and probably killed everyone there. No more. You put those trophies around top of the car, it eats 3 explosives. And in the gas station, we go now for Huskers.
Yeah, on the wall.
And another explosive eaten there. It looks like someone coming in from behind trying to throw a stun, but it was actually taken care of there by the trophy system on top of the car. So, saves the day once again, boys and girls. What have we learned? Put trophies on top of your SUVs.
22 for Huskers. And the money has been split up as well. There's still a buy box in this circle, and there is still 14 kills available. They're hunting down Meatball right now for 4,200. Of course, that's going to be labeled on the minimap. You can see, and as it's circled, it looks like Mr. Meatball, whoever you are, is hiding right at the top of these this forest here. So it's going to be interesting to see whether they go for this one or all these red dots. There's a lot of players without ghost smiles.
No, I don't have
yeah, it's interesting. Maybe that's just because they've had to come back and having to make do with what they've got. But here we go. There's going to be a big push in towards the gun shop here. They've got the 2 players pinned inside it. It looks like they're on the ground floor. RPG's going out. Great way to isolate those campers. Doesn't get any taps on that one. Huskers clearing out the roof. No one above. Is he going to be able to drop down and find a window ledge? That would be unbelievable, but not to be had.
Not got the 6 bullets in either, just the 4, but it should be enough. Mutex has found one, taken down a player. Oh, the truck's been robbed. Not for long though, because they've not done a Huskers. They've not put a trophy system on top. Frozone finds the head of one more, but that truck, good callouts. That's what I was talking about there. Almost panic, but so much good information coming from Mutex there. Warning his teammates about that car being on fire. And Mr. Meatball still up in the hills. It looks like you're next, my friend.
Probably hop here just in case.
Here we go. They're about to hop out in missile lock. What timing that was. Just singes the eyebrows of Huskers. Takes care of a bit of his armor. He's not able to get their kill. But his teammates will. Rusty, Big Toad, and Meatball.
Oh my God.
Bounty achieved.
Whoa, whoa, you hear Huskers, and I've just seen those numbers. We've got 2 20 bombs, and I believe the lowest kills in this one is 17. They know the pressure on. This is a game that is going in their top 3 for sure. There is still 5 players left to take out. Miles, this is a big one. I think we could be seeing our first 60.
Oh, yeah, this is a big one indeedy. Indeedy. Going to be looking at stats maybe after this one, and yeah, that's going to be a lot of kills. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
It's a little dangerous, but okay, I got to get positioning.
It's nice for Huskers here in this situation again, just adjusting the loadout depending on the terrain they're working with. Love to see that.
Okay.
Smart play. Put away the snake shots for now. He's going to let his boys charge forward. He's going to try and get some snipe kills there.
Okay. Give me like
I think 63 is the current record in Syndicate. Warzone Sundays here, and that was set by Team Huskers in round number 2. It is the only 60 bomb that we've seen,
On the fence, right here. Right here. He's got to be here.
and it would be a huge one.
Found him. Found him.
Jukies might have dropped 33 himself, but it is about your final number. Stun's going down. That's going to be a crack there onto one player. He's going to leave him for Frozone to pick up here, but a 3v3. This is what settles it. And oh my goodness, you don't see him snipe off of Miles, but here's Huskers with the ACR.
And you know it's working out. Nice down there at distance. That'll be 24 if you can get that one. And man, I'm a competent sniper, but it don't look like this. That speed, that precision he's running with there. One shot left.
Down him.
Gets another down. Beautiful shot at range again. Barely even saw the glint of the lens there. Does get the kill confirmed, so now he's got 24. Here we go, Phil. Closing in on this final circle. Looks like there are 2 players remaining.
Well, it doesn't go the dam, and these guys drop incredible numbers. Who would have thought? It's a big comeback game here for Team USA. It is all down to 1. This has got to be a huge game. It is most certainly going to be a victory here. Listening to these guys, what is that? I think that's 66.
It might update.
Oh my god.
We got a 20, we got a 22, and we got a 24.
Oh my word.
Let's get another one, dude. Let's get a 70 this time. Oh my god.
I just like listening to him.
Mutek's gonna pop a testy whack. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, I'm gonna have a quick look across the pond.
Huge game,
at
dude.
Team UK.
Massive game.
In game 4 of 5, it looks like. That was a big one for Team USA.
Yeah.
I've actually got Jukies lined up, Phil. Do you want me to, I mean, I can watch anyone you want, but I've got Jukies lined up. I wanted to see if the Wonder Boy can do it back to back to back.
Yeah, I mean, he probably will. I don't doubt it. I think I think I, as the producer, has to watch the captains.
I'm going back.
But don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to be following Jukies. I'm going to be becoming one of his subscribers. I don't know what he calls them. Juke machines, I think. I don't know. But anyway, certainly want to watch. Let me unmute Team UK now. We've got 6 kills for...
Yeah. Can you ping the
For
other
Shiv,
guy?
yeah.
right now.
Jukies was been around 6 or so when I joined in, so again, a little slow for Team UK here. They've got to pick up the pace. I mean, especially after what we just saw there
Might need help.
from Team USA. Lordy, that was a big one.
66, by the way, is
kill them
just... It's crazy. I kind of want to touch on how much that changed the games. Because a quick recap now. We talk about our top 3 games counting, or their top 3 games counting. Quick maths, we had 151 for Team UK out of their first 3 games. Right there, we had 92 out of Team Huskers for the first 2. But adding 66, that just changes it. It puts them in the lead. I believe 92, 66. Quick maths, 150. I don't know. 150.
I mean,
they're in the lead. They're in the lead right now.
Great shots from Shiv there to stay alive on top of that rooftop. I want to just to bring up some consistency numbers here. I mean, in terms of consistency for the USA, Huskers is 22, 22, 24 in 3 games back to back. Frozone went 11, 8, and 20. Just as a point of reference to see how consistent and brilliant these individual players can actually be. Same for the UK as well. I mean, Juki's 17, 29, 33. But it's been a little slow for Shiv and Gargoyle so far. But can they rebound here in what I believe is their 4th game?
Game 4 out of 5. Of course, this is where you start to think, we've had 3 good games so far, but they're playing now to better their scores. So Team UK right here, if they're sat on, a 40 kill game towards the end, they go for it. They have to beat 46 to improve on their current scoreline.
I think there's a team here.
It's where it starts to get interesting. It's where you start to maybe tune into the opposing players' streams and start to think exactly what's going to go down towards the end here, Miles.
It's amazing how many things can go right or wrong for you in a game like Warzone. And that's
right.
What makes these tournaments so crazy. I mean, one shot, one nade, the timing of another player pushing you, the timing of getting third-partied, there's so many variables that you cannot even begin to consider. And you just got to do the very best you can. You just have to play your game to the best of your ability at all times And really, above all, just kind of hope for the best.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't have said it better, better myself. That you've got to hope for the best. I think at this point you've got to kind of know the pace that you've got to play at. But these guys, and I tuned in. I was up early watching some of these guys. Shiv, Gigod, and his teammate there, I can't remember, Jukies. They were on so early. And again, they're in the UK. They've had a little bit more time maybe to warm up throughout the day. Of course, they started at 8 p.m. their time over here in the USA, across the country. Of course, time zones do change.
Are you in the
12
USSR?
p.m.
Are you in?
Listen, I'm in Verdansk. I feel like I'm in Verdansk right now, okay? I don't know where I am.
We've spent enough time in Verdansk. When people tell me, like, what was COVID? Where were you quarantined? Like, I was quarantined in Verdansk, baby.
Yeah.
That's where I was quarantined. I was trapped. I was in the superstore for at least 3 months.
Not a bad place to be.
Anyway.
It can be quite terrifying, but...
Not easy to socially distance in a spot like that, but...
Yeah, on top of...
Oh my word! I don't know where you're at, bro, but I just watched a disgusting snake shot kill.
I think I might be a couple of seconds ahead. Pop a refresh on it for me, Miles. What I will do, though, is whilst you're doing that, I'm going to go to a listening with the team representing UK. Shiv, good God, Jukies. They've dropped some incredible numbers so far. I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to mute Miles this time. I can't do that, so please, Miles, shut up. Let's listen to Team UK.
Look here, mate. Look here, mate. You don't control me,
There's
Whitfield.
snipers on the top of that roof.
I do what I want.
I'm going for these kids in their lumber. Unless you don't play it though.
Or do you?
So dead, man.
Such a dead battle, love you, brother. It's all good. Next game's that big one.
Yeah.
Fat 61.
True.
Any you have?
Nope. You good, Shiv?
There's one more here. Just pull up with a car, but I don't know where he is right now. I could use help here. He's southeast, I'm pretty sure. I don't have any plates either.
Got some. Come me.
Yeah. He should be dead ahead. I'm pretty sure he got out. Oh, maybe he drove away. Maybe he drove away.
Kids on me here, but this lumber
Yeah.
is weird.
Yeah.
Too.
Just get in the whip and go to him.
I'm good. I'm good.
Alright, go.
I just need the UAV. so
Yeah.
just kill someone. I'm got one. Oh my days. Got in that train, In the train right there.
Down.
Nice.
But I see.
In the building.
Yeah.
Someone has been here. Be ready.
Just false end. Come.
Alright, as we jump back on board now with Team UK, Shiv and company, a pretty consistent game. We've seen double digits now from Shiv, but again, still hunting for more right now. We see the loadout, of course, in front of them. The indication of players and teams being here.
Downed one on the left.
You get it? And good shots from Shiv continuously. Great bit of work down the end as well. Now they just have to keep this one going. Sadly losing the vehicle. They've got a couple of cars nearby, but again, it's going to be a bit of a race between them and the gas line to keep those vehicles in play. Oh, wow! A precision airstrike! Oh, boy! That's not great. Now, this is the thing. Because it's not about speed in with these players, like they want to play through their gulags. They've only got 5 games to play, so they have to see this gulag through. Still get as many kills as they can in this game, penultimate game. And then they've got one more chance. This is a slow one. 27 players left, 10 apiece-ish
I mean,
for everyone here on Team UK.
Yeah,
I almost have to just chalk this up and just get ready for the next.
It's at the point where, you know, as a team, they've got 28 kills. This is not going to be one of their better games. You kind of never want to give up. But Shiv, bless him, is in the gulag. There's no one to face.
Yeah, this is not great. He's got to wait for somebody to go down. He's got to wait for that clock to run out. He doesn't have the clock yet, so Shiv's going to be just holding position right now. And this is a bit of a stinger for the team. You know, you're losing momentum. You're losing potential kills in these games. I mean, do what you can, mate. Fingers crossed. We'll take it. It counts. It counts. Team USA only slightly in the lead right now, thanks to that massive 66 team kill game in game number 3.
So it looks like here he's wanting his teammates back. He's going to be going for that scavenger, trying to get some cash. It's going to be interesting because, again, these top tier players, you don't really see them in positions like this very often. So he's got to kind of start from, you know, very, very basics. A pistol, now a Kar 98, doing scavenger hunts just to get some cash to bring his teammates back. But I think the team sit at 29 total kills at this given time. And have to see whether he can make this one to count.
Yeah,
mate, that's very unfortunate. You saw him say that, is that the gun just disappeared again. Everything has a sort of shelf life there. Those weapons will vanish eventually. Going to be able to get the snake shots though. He does get the precious, if you will. Running across 2 out of 3 on the bounties now. The loadout's going to be coming in, but nowhere near him, sadly. Like a little bit towards the left of his position here, towards the east.
Oh, yeah.
Tough scenes, brother. Tough scenes. It's not a good look right now for Team UK. Again, they've still got some high-scoring games. They really do need to hit the 60s if they possibly can, or another high 50 so you can get themselves competitive right now. USA have still got a bit of a lead.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I would like to do is maybe almost get a quick tally on the go before we jump into the final games. But frustration setting in here for Team UK, and understandably so. Again, only 20 players, 20 kills available, and not likely that you're going to pick these all up, even if you've got all 3 teammates. But he's got himself $9,000. Welcome back, Gagod. Welcome back, Jukies. Let's see what you got.
Well, the good news is they've got the loadout on the edge of the gas line as well, so boys can gear up there. There's a couple of scraps of armor around them, and they're going to fly towards that loadout box. Is this a chance of a bit of a second wind here for Team UK? 23 left in the game, 20 if you don't count them. The chance of them getting all those kills, especially with Stadium being the final circle, are low. But let's give it a go.
SMG, I don't have much, I only have 30. Dropping.
One's like one shot on me.
Drop 30 SMG, yeah.
Ammo has been spread between them.
Good news is though, these players are actually quite close.
Yeah.
God's going in for it, mate. He's gone straight in. Nice shots from Shiv. This is great. Good pressure. Now they're going to get a bit of ammo to work with here. This is lovely work. He does get it in the end. Fernandez goes down. Shiv.
On the right side here, guys. I'm pushing him.
It's not over though, Phil.
It's not. There's low ammo. He's got nothing to play with. He's got 4 bullets, but you've always got a chance when you got the snake shots, baby. 1 down. 2 down. I'm not sure whether he's going to be able to finish him. He has to reload. He does not have any AR bullets. He soon will, though, I believe. Oh, my. Back in 2. He's almost toying with his food right now.
It was the self-revives there, and again, I like it. Not overcommitted. He's got no guarantee that the third player wasn't right there on top of the body with him, so finds the 15th. Chief stays alive, keeps Team UK in this.
Yeah, top of roof.
Bad news, top of the stadium. You heard the call out come through. Juki's just been tagged there. The final circle is not going to truly benefit that player, but oh boy, this is ugly.
Underneath.
Players way in the stadium there.
2 more to the right.
With a custom LMG. With a silencer and an 8-cut scope on it. The lads and dads are out in Forceville, but God is still rolling here. He's still getting these kills. He manages to clean them up. He's going to get himself a ton of cash to work with. Not quite enough to go for the full revival. He'll be able to actually get on towards that buy station. Oh, here we go. Bit of a fight. Cheeky.
Those 3 that just went down. Those have been sat under there for a long time, I feel. 37 is what they're currently on right now. Again, not the best of games. It doesn't break into their current top 3. So it won't change their scoreline just yet. Of course, we'll get all the score lines tallied up for you at the end of this one. But it's not over yet. Still, 7 kills available. Not even sure if that breaks into their top 3, if I'm being honest with you.
No, nice down there from Guggold. Got to push these guys by their green tent as well. We could potentially get a few more out of this. Love the aggression, and here we go. That player has no idea. Oh no! The low more bullets. He's got to reload. He's got plenty to work with, but he has to hit the reload. Guggold now. Staying alive. Gets another down. Cluster Strike's going to clean those players off the top of Stadium, potentially. Good shots once again as he keeps himself alive now. He's the third party. He's in a team sandwich right now, mate. He's doing what he can to stay alive. Keep these going. Keep these going. Keep taking out these players. They've all got self-revive filled. No one's dead yet.
I mean, I'm not sure whether self-revive could get you an extra kill. It's great plays from Guggold. This guy is an absolute monster. But, and a big but here, it's just unfortunate, I believe, from the get-go. The scavenger hunts, the slow starts, the gulags, the way this went for him. For any normal player out there, this is a huge clutch and this is a great win. But right now, oh, straight through the dome. Team UK do not close out the win. I think that's a 40-kill game. And again, with previous games of 46, 54, and 51, that does not enter their top 3.
Mate, Team USA, though, Phil, on the other side of the board, they are sitting pretty slow on this one. I think it may be over. I think it is. Game 4. It's over. It was a 13-kill game. Phil, that looks like more like you and me playing.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. The question is now, Miles, and the question is on everyone's mind is the current score, because both teams now are going into their game 5. So I'm going to quickly just push it over to... What's going on here? Oh, it looks like, I mean, Shiv's actually looking at it himself. So I'm going to stay on board with Shiv, but he's looking at it. It is being currently updated. But just to bring it back to myself here. So I'm the only thing on camera, and I'm looking at the scores. Miles, the top 3 games currently for Team Huskers are 49, 43, and 66. We'll do a quick tally. I mean, I'm just doing this on the fly. Unless you've got anything there. Let me have a look. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So I'm going to quickly work it out. And again, I'm just doing it on the side. So we've got 158 for Huskers. So 158 is their current top 3. They have one more game. Do a quick tally of Team UK, which is 46, 54, and 51, which is 151. So there is a 7-kill difference between these two teams going into the final game. Now, it's all well and good for, you know, Team UK to drop a big number, but they almost need to drop such a big number. They almost need to drop 7 more than Huskers' lowest game, which is 43. So they need to drop a 50 bomb. They need to drop a 50 bomb. It comes down to that. And they need Huskers' team to get a score which doesn't break their top 3. So a 50 bomb is really what we're looking out for Shiv's squad. And for Huskers, they've got a better 43. So if they get maybe a 45 kill, it puts that pressure on them. It puts that 7 kills to a 9 kills, for example. So what is interesting, Miles, is it's going down to the very end, the very wire. But what I'm going to do is currently just go to our 3 box right now.
Producer moment.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is something I've not really used. Mainly because running 2 streams, my cam and the production, it does make the quality a little bit lower. But, and a big but here, Team USA is into it first. This is their final game. Let's hop on board with Team USA.
Good job. I've been in port as well.
He's got himself another subscriber. Welcome to the Huskies.
Okay, let's all go down.
7 kill different. Again, I was kind of doing that on the fly, so everything.
No,
okay,
good,
we've got
good.
confirmation. We've got confirmation from a referee. 7 kill lead
Not low.
The referee
Go, go,
also
go,
added,
go,
quote
check
unquote,
left,
this
left,
is
left,
crazy. I don't disagree with him, Miles.
Got you. Nice.
This is crazy. This is insane. I think right after the races, though, goes Team Huskers and Team USA. They've dropped in a superstore.
I got a
Huskers has already got himself 2. He managed to rip somebody out of the air before landing here. So watch these players cleave their way through superstore.
Fucking no one.
Heartbeat sensor as well. What an early pickup. That's so great for Huskers. Heartbeat sensor is very, very
northeast
useful.
side of
Obviously,
store.
in superstore, you're able to shoot out
Popping daddy, I'm going.
bit of his teammate, gives them the northeast call out, and now they're going to go straight across. Mutex is backing them up. There it goes. Big shots there, but sadly, Huskers does go down.
So the interesting thing that happens now is I'm not sure whether Team Shiv will wait to see what Team Huskers gets, or, and again, I've not read through the tournament rules, they have to just run it. So we'll obviously keep you up to date with that. It looks like here they are getting into the game pretty quick, which makes me very, very excited because it could be like live action. You just don't know what's happening. But all in all, after 8 games have been played, there is a 7-kill lead for Team USA for $50,000. It's wild, Miles. It is incredible, and this whole tournament is coming to a close. I mean, we are going to be crowning a champion.
This is it. This is going to be the final moments. But again, we're watching these roll through the warm-up now starting for Team UK. If you want to watch those, obviously those players are available to watch as we watch Team USA here on Momo Street. Mutex, Frozone, Huskers now doing what they can.
And again, a quick recap. Anything lower than a 43 changes nothing. Anything higher will add to the pressure. So for Huskers, Frozone and Mutex right now, they're trying to put that pressure on, maybe drop a 45, a 47, 50, whatever it may be. The one thing I will say is if these guys come out with another astounding game, drop a 50, for example, it almost makes it like near impossible. It almost makes it like these guys would have to go above and beyond and blow it out of the water, but
Welcome back with the heli.
7 kills is the current lead.
No, dude. Like, if
Not going for the chopper. They're staying with the car. They've got the classic Huskers trophy system on top. Looks pretty good so far for Team USA.
It's a hood ornament. It really is. It's like that little Mercedes-Benz logo. You have that little Rolls-Royce. That little lady on top. Huskers have just got a trophy system. It's a little weird. Doesn't look great, but it's very, very functional.
Be careful, that can kill you. Don't touch
Making
it.
sure the
Ooh.
UK... Oh, okay.
ATV?
Yeah, it could
Did
tilt.
comms?
Dude, that's what I mean with Mutex. When I say like it's kind of chaotic, sometimes his comms are crazy, but he's calling out whether cars are gonna blow up, whether loadout drops could tip on you. Like every little minute thing is coming out of Mutex,
Left white crates.
and that probably comes and stems from his multiplayer playing days of competitive COD. Yeah.
So for Team USA, the lowest score game they've had that's counting so far is 43.
Correct.
The highest, 66, made all the difference. Last game was a 13, and this is it. Last games for either side.
And that 66 kill game, again, just to kind of reiterate, that's such a big kind of game for them. Their second and third game are lower than all 3 of Team UK's. Team UK dropped a 46, a 54, a 51, but the 66 is really what separated them from their opposition. That one game's, put them in such a strong position.
They called a loadout in. It's gonna be a full team probably.
And we go full right off to the races again. Loadout's now being grabbed by that opposing team. Huskers is going for the wide flank, and again, you can do that with a vehicle. Take note, friends. You can basically jump out of that thing at any speed, so don't be afraid to just jump out. Just make sure you center your aim towards your opponents. When you get out, you actually face in that direction. And right now, Huskers is putting on a clinic. Lovely shots. His teammates come in and clean them up. That's going to be 3 more kills. They can get UAVs with all that money earned as well. So this is a real good look for Team USA. Nice early start here.
I kind of want to hop in a car with someone. I don't want to be driving. I don't want to drive. You guys can go grab burst. One of you guys go.
Hear the communications coming out, and again for Team UK,
for UAV.
The 7 kill difference that I talked about, Miles, they've actually got to drop 7 kills more than their lowest, which their lowest is currently 46. So it is such a big ask for these guys to do, but it is doable. They can drop a 60. If that man Jukies can drop 33 on his own, never rule out anything.
Mate, you've dropped 29, 33, 10 in the last one. It can keep going, though. It can keep getting bigger. That's what she said. Nice shots there from Huskers. A little laggy, but that's what you can live with that.
Nice.
B-Tech's now trying to work their way up that hill. Again, not an easy
Good,
fight to be
clean
taken,
wipe.
Just shut up on.
but a good wipe nonetheless. Husker still has cash
Yeah, I have one.
6.7
Pop it.
I have one
Yeah,
as well.
pop it.
in the bank.
Let me hop in yours.
Let's go
hop in
back.
yours.
And
Let's
that
go
trophy
back.
system still at playfield.
Kill this guy, get the bounty, and go towards like.
I got out.
No joke though,
System.
like if you're not running a trophy system on your car, what are you doing?
They're
Yeah,
landing.
what are you doing? You're not doing things
One landed, one's so high.
the best or most efficient way. Oh, nice rocket, my friend. I've got a trophy system.
Yeah.
Another down coming in for Huskers. He's got the stopping
If
power
only-
rounds as well.
If only we had a way to mitigate that snake shot damage. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
Well, you never know. Metas come and go. Oh, never mind. I thought he just shot him out of the sky. That was actually his kill from down low.
He got a tag, not
Nice.
enough. I mean, that must look so crazy on that guy's screen. Oh, they got him. Frozone managed to get that guy out of the air. He managed to finish it up.
Laser beams.
would
This
Wow.
squad
sign my
is
round.
laser beams. Incredible
Straight
stuff.
laser beams.
I have no more ammo. Huskers. let me
Wow.
grab it.
Okay, well, still.
I'm gonna grab a
Difficulty with that kind of fight is, you heard Mutex just call it, I've run out of ammo, so they're actually low on literal munitions after burning through to try to get that one kill, so I'm not sure how great that was for them. I'm going to have a quick look on the other side of the board field with Shiv and see how those guys are doing in the final game now for Team UK. It looks like
Grab the bounty. We're gonna
2 kills off the rip for Shiv.
Let's try and swap over. Let's try and swap over. So I'm just going to mute Huskers. I'm going to go to Shiv's POV. I'm going to unmute Shiv. I'm going to bring his quality up to maximum, and I'm going to pause Huskers. So, Miles, doing the math, their lowest score was 46. They needed 7. So they're looking for 53 kills. They're looking for
Yep.
53 kills. If they can
At the
do
limit.
that's what they need, minimum.
Yeah.
They've
53.
they've done that once in game 2. They dropped 54. They were close in game 3 at 51. They fell a little bit short in game number 4, but of course, Lady Luck's got to be on their side. They're hoping that Team USA maybe don't have the best of games, but I think at this point, let's jump on board with some comms with Team UK. Let's see how they're handling this final game of the grand final of Syndicate Sundays.
I see 2 at least. 3 guys.
I'm gonna land on you now.
Yeah, there's 3 of them there. One's pushed me.
If everyone's pushing
Down
you right
one.
as well.
Get another
Yeah,
one,
2
another
more,
one,
2 more,
another
2 more.
one.
You back up to me,
On
it's
the
all good.
truck, on the truck, on the truck, on the truck.
Yeah, on me. Down one.
On the truck, I got sniped from before, guys. Yeah, Chal, come Chal.
Airstrike, airstrike.
Get away, he's run. There's this guy looking at me on the roof over there. He's sniping me.
One close on me.
Stick. I'm good.
Sticking.
Good shit, okay, good. Let's go.
These are kind of semi-sweats.
Is there more, Gar?
3 men in there. Yeah, well, I got the guy that was pushed up close,
Okay.
but obviously he's got his
Okay.
boys behind him.
Anyone seen an M4 anywhere?
No. There's one more guy there.
Yo. Okay.
You got him?
I'm up for the green M4.
Insta.
Good job.
Right, let's go.
You have tons of money, Gar.
Is that the guy that sniped me?
Yeah, that was close.
One parachuting in.
Another guy
Yeah,
dropping
I-
back. Just keep doing your thing.
Yeah, come on. Let's push
He's not even close. Find UAV.
Yeah.
push this shit.
One's dropping in on me.
Good job, Jukis.
Next one. Play these guys.
Yeah,
now,
play these guys,
as well. 2 teams.
Yep.
And there's guys at bank as well.
He dropped
On me,
down, dropped
on
down.
me.
Guys, 2 in the buildings. One's low ground, one's high ground. He jumped down, yeah, 2 there, low ground. They're fighting.
Fighting.
One died, I think.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Please, man.
He came out the front. He's running in the open across the road. Police station. Yeah, I killed this guy. There's another team from police station.
Another UAV.
That guy's one.
Please, no. One more, please. One more, please. Be
Yeah.
careful. One, please,
Yeah.
one more.
He's above. He jumped down, jumped down. He's inside, low ground. I'm going on the snakies. He's above, I think.
Oh no, he's got an RPG. He's got an RPG though.
He's top floor.
Jump down.
Yeah. I'm RPG'd.
He's nice.
Watch out, don't stay close.
Come on, let's
You guys kill him.
He's on my side. Leaving me.
Come in.
jump down.
He's on the roof.
He RPG'd me.
I'm striking. Oh, okay. I thought he jumped down. I airstriked him.
Jump down, jump
Yeah.
down, jump down. Jump down. He's back green. Use yourself.
Just use it, guy. So good. Nice, good job, Jukes. Good shit. Alright, we have bounties here. We can buy UAVs and stuff.
Wow, what a
Yeah,
fight for one player it seems.
I'm going on my ones.
Team UK still alive, still going. It's going to be a close game for sure, but Miles, they spent a lot of time there on that one player.
Go crazy. I'm
I
buying
know
UAV.
time is of the essence. There are 78 people left in the game, including them. They need to get what, 53 kills? I've already lost the number. What,
53,
but
I believe it is 53
Yeah,
that they need.
they need 53 kills in order to keep this competitive, or even to break their own record to actually make this
It would
doable.
be 53 to level it. So, again, it's going to be very tough. Miles, there is 76 players still left in the UK game, so they've got a little bit of time. I want to go back on board with Team USA. So, I'm going to go over to Huskers right now. I'm going to unmute Huskers and pause the stream. Huskers does have 13 kills. I wanted to try and find exactly how many kills these guys have got.
Way on Earth that I die there is if he has a grenade launcher.
But a good game so far from Team USA.
That was so unfortunate.
43 players left in the lobby. 40 kills available for the squad.
Plenty to work
Yeah,
with.
he's not gonna be able to get the loadout.
Plenty of time. Team USA, I mean, possible that they could break their own record 43. And obviously that makes things even harder for Team UK.
Yeah, if these
Decent position
guys...
to be in as well. You said loads of money.
It's one of those awkward positions because we talked about Team UK having to drop 53 kills. If Team USA come out here and, drop a 50 bomb, that number increases dramatically to like a 60 bomb from the UK. So the team USA right now, I almost feel like their victory is in this game. These guys can blow it out of the water. They can shut this game down and make it almost near impossible. They could almost force like a 65 bomb out of them. But Huskers has 13. We'll try and keep an eye out for the scoreboard if any of the players do bring it up. But a lot of money. We've got some cash in the hands of Mutex, which Huskers has just recognized as well.
Yeah, tons of money to work with. Again, that money gets reinvested into UAVs to keep the kills coming, loadouts if they really need them. But I think right now everyone's pretty much equipped. Yeah, they're all geared up with their own loadouts. But again, reinvesting those kills with that money into UAVs, massive bag of cash there. Self-revives keeps everyone in the fight a little bit longer. And kill streaks potentially as well. Like in this game, so many high rooftops. Precision airstrikes are very fast when it comes to hitting those places. The cluster strike as well for buying you guys time if you're being pressured from a high ground position. Money really does help out in Warzone. Just gives you a lot of choice here. So now they're going to identify the fight towards Hospitalville, and it looks like two teams. They've got one guy behind, one set of squads behind them, but the push there towards Hospital, not an easy one to make. Again, that high vertical position, that central building's basically an ivory tower, where atop that you can slay your heart out, but it looks like they're going to identify the squad from behind before they go towards Hospital.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. We've got Frozone up top there. Going to be jumping down, trying to get in with Huskers here, which sometimes you don't see. You don't see these guys traveling together. It's almost safer to stay in your own vehicle. They say safety in numbers, but not when you're playing Warzone at the top level.
There,
No.
I can buy my UAV.
So pick up the player, go straight back towards Hospital. It's interested to see how they take this fight. They've obviously got to identify these players first. The UAV goes out. That's going to give them tons of info. Looks like there's a team here right on top and towards the gas station. In we go. Huskers, ludicrous shots as is tradition. They're only going to get that one guy though. So now they have to continue to paint the push. There's an entire team on the other side of the hospital to them. But they may be able to isolate this solo player.
There is just one player up top here. Huskers with the mount. Not what you want to see, but he unmounts very cleanly. And he's using his self-revive. He's just waiting for that little tap from Mutex. He's going to get up, save the self-revive. Mutex cleans up another kill. And there's the C4 through the window. Bang, bang.
yeah.
More kids
We'll
on-
see Pom Pom in the gulag a little later, potentially. 30 players in the lobby, still a strong game out of Team USA.
Freaking loadout, bro.
Yeah, good looks. 14, 30 remain. You're right. Get himself back in the vehicle. No trophy this time, but they're going to keep that pressure up.
Yeah,
They managed to take care of now as many as they possibly could coming out of hospital. So quick rotate. There's the comms coming through. The high ground position in the hospital now laid up by those teams. So Huskers and Co. Team USA have got to win this fight with these players above them at hospital. Not an easy thing to do, but
Oh wait, there's not a.
let's see if they can take it.
We can just drive away.
I think Huskers was looking for a buy box. He's realised that this game, there is no buy box at the hospital there. So he's going to have to look elsewhere as he picks up his teammates. Hop in Mutex, hop in Frozone. We're off on a road trip. Probably quite a dangerous one, but you see the beacon of light. Of course, a recon must be
Dude, that's
being
a, that's
complete,
a sweaty
but
team at hospital.
more importantly,
Wait, the kids
we're
on
gonna
the
buy.
right one?
No. Hospital is sweaty. I heard the grenade launcher.
Okay.
Ooh, Huskers comms there. He's saying he heard a grenade launcher being used there towards hospital. Grenade launcher being one of the weapons you can pick up there. It's a thermite launcher in co-op. Extremely dangerous weapon. High rate of fire. It's basically like a...
Behind this red building, behind
I mean, it's a grenade launcher, and what do you want? It's very disgusting, but Huskers made that call, and they've actually identified that, and they're going to let that team stay there at hospital, and they're going to come towards this recon like they saw. So the recon, again, tells you that a team has activated that contract nearby, and they will be sat stationary while they try to capture that, which gives you a ton of information. Good timing there on the play from Huskers.
In the corner.
They will get the kill. There's a few more nearby. Great tags, great shots. These players are going to be down all around them.
Nice.
Well worth coming towards this area, as opposed to taking on the guys who are heavily armed there at hospital.
Go to the buy. Get UAV. Just go to the buy.
Yeah.
I tell you what, this is a game which really, looking at the score and the way these guys are playing and communicating, they know that they close it out here. They know that they really send this one out the park and take that 50,000. You see the hype almost from Mutex. I think that was from game number 1, let's be honest. But these guys are ready to take it all. The car is weak. There is no trophy system on there.
You guys buy one. I can buy one.
But another buy box means more UAVs.
Yeah, it does indeed. I'm going to have a quick look across the board and see how Team UK are doing.
I have a UAV. I'm popping
It does look like Shiv was sitting there at 9 kills, Juki's at 13 so far, 45 still remaining. So they're keeping the pace in this game. It's not over yet. It's been a very slow loss overall in terms of the games, but we're not looking bad right now for Juki's and Co.
Get the vehicle here.
I'll keep that updates coming as and when they come through. But yeah, mate,
Appreciate
still
it.
on board with Team USA.
Oh,
I thought you could go.
one step ahead. His car might be gone, but Huskers got out just in time to down another. And Snake Shot, the last, another team wipe for Team USA. And Huskers finds kill number 17. This is shaping up to potentially push the record, at least here. 21 players still left in the lobby. Snake Shots are still out and about, and a little bit of cash, not loads to spend on UAVs, but the bounty is up. USA, they look good right now.
Yeah, so fast as well. I mean, the pace they're setting. Imagine if Katniss Everdeen worked her way through the Hunger Games this fast, that movie would have been over well quick. You know what I mean? And when there's like, how many tributes remaining, and like they're all saluting and all that, and there's little fireworks. You've been through this so quick when there's just Huskers running around ripping everyone up.
2 guys here, hop. There's two on the.
I didn't
Would have
love
been
Hunger Games,
would have been pretty insane. I was trying
Didn't
to
love
think.
it.
You didn't love it? That's disappointing.
Didn't love it.
Well, the volunteers for Team USA, the candidates were Frozone and Mutex. They submitted their clips and they're close to winning $50,000. They've already secured themselves 15 as a squad.
I stunned him.
Stuns going up, trying to connect, doesn't find anything. Huskers, he's throwing everything and the kitchen sink, it seems, at them. Does connect with another, looking for them. Where are you in the restaurant? What did you order? Did you order 2 snake shots? Well, that's what you're going to get, it feels like. There's only 4 bullets left.
Check your flank.
The kill has been confirmed, and another kill for Huskers.
Nice, one more somewhere.
Watch the way Huskers uses utility as well as his nades. You know, in a very large open plan area like that, he uses those nades and waiting for the hit marker to basically tell him where the opponent's going to be. So you saw as soon as he got up the top of those stairs, where he aimed was basically immediately where that player was likely to be. So Huskers,
We need to grab this SUV.
disgusting. Really impressive play.
Okay.
23 seconds left to get this bounty, and it ain't going to happen. Big tags from these players coming out of downtown as well. So. Team USA starting to get a little bit dangerous. The park is not a cool place to be here in Warzone.
And Team USA
Not to be able to
again.
get that bounty.
You know, to reiterate, the lowest game right now that is counting is 43. We don't, of course, know the exact kills of Huskers' teammates, but you know they can push this. They can pushed the limits and once again secured themselves another big victory. These guys hold the record right now over the whole Syndicate Sundays of 66 kills in a trio game. It hasn't been done previously. These guys, whether it was in the qualifying rounds of week 1, week 2, or the grand final here, setting new records. Love to see that.
Indeed. So far, so good.
That'd be pretty good.
I see the chat asking questions about what tribute or what district Huskers would be from. Absolutely no idea. I've got no idea. Couldn't even begin. It'd be one of the khaki districts, you know, because he's got a lot of skill there. But I feel I've just jumped on board with Team UK, and so far, I mean, we're watching some nice kills coming out of Shiv. He's managed to get himself up to 12. Juki's sitting around 17 or 16 or 17 the last I saw. So
let's head over to Team UK. Let's see what they're up to.
I could have that horribly wrong, but yeah, let's have a quick look. Keep this tournament going for them. Because again, for these boys right now, it's do or die. They've got to break at least 53. And they're playing this real fast. I mean, they're super, super aggressive. They're hunting down those bounties quick. Money supply not looking too bad for them at this point in time. 12 kills for Shiv. Starting to get a bit heated here as Juki's and Co still finding these kills. Kill streaks to work with as well. They did manage to hold them with precision from a little bit a while ago, and they're doing what they can to flush these players out. These
Parachute! Yeah, parachute on the right, car. On the right, towards the building.
Strong communications. They know what's on the line here.
I know where he is.
28 players left in the lobby. I am kind of trying to check back into if Team USA are going to end earlier. I would love to see that as well. They're down to just 15. They're taking it out. They're still in the game, and they are still taking names. Huskers has found number 19 there. So, again, a crazy, crazy game. I'm actually going to flick back on board with Team USA. Let's jump on board with Huskers. Let's bring this back up because, again, this could be a crucial part of the game.
Yeah. I'll keep you updated to anything exciting that happens in that Team UK game in the time being.
I'm dominating the shit. He's dead. Got him. Where's the guy that rezzed?
There is only
He's higher in the air. He did.
6 opponents left here for Team USA. I want to get that final number. That's what I'm looking for right now, as Huskers has 20 to his name. They're looking to beat 43 as a team. He's upset with the financial situation of his opponents, which he's now just taken out and sent to the gulag or sent home, but upset that they're broke, apparently.
Broke indeed for the Team UK field. They're still cleaving their way across map. They've got 20 players left in the game. Overall, I'm not sure what the kills are at, but they are slaying their hearts out right now.
42, I think.
Huskers just confirmed or said 42. I can't confirm or deny whether that's correct, but he says 42. That means he's one off their lowest score. Miles, there is only 4 players left. They can increase the lead. It was a 7-kill lead that they had. I'm taking his word for it. He's a smart man, is Huskers. But there's only 4 players left in the lobby, and one of them is Berserk. And that is, or Berserk, should I say, the bounty. As the gas is closing in.
Indeedy. Team fighter there cleans up Berserk. Teammate goes down as well. You'll love to see that. Final few moments now.
It is a
Just
2v1.
hunting this.
It is a
hunting this last player down.
2v1. I actually think they've increased the lead. I really do. We'll, of course, wait just to see whether he gets it. Miles, how's Team UK looking over there?
Team UK, so far so good. I mean, they're just keeping these kills going. They managed to get a revive in the final moments there in that kill for Team USA. But here we go. 14 kills for Sheev. I have no confirmation on anyone else's score. They've got themselves UAVs, and they are truly hounding the gas line. They are raking the gas line for kills right now.
Don't back out.
It's looking good, though. All 3 of them are up and about. And again, the pressure is mounted for them.
Confirmation here. Huskers is just waiting for that scoreboard. Of course, they needed to break 43. I will be swapping over to Team UK as soon as this is confirmed, but we want to get those numbers in for you.
Everyone just died.
But,
oh, it's not looking great for Team UK. The situation they've just found themselves in. Sheev's on his own. Gargod goes down right out in the middle of the open frozen field. Sort of frozen lake.
I gotta move, Gar.
I'm on board with Team UK now. I can't wait any longer. Huskers.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
They won the game at Team USA. Their previous record was 43, but Team UK, they're down. They're certainly not out. Huskers and Team USA just dropped 46. They increased the lead from a 7-kill lead to, I believe, a 10, which puts the pressure on Shiv and Co. This is really going to be a tough one, Miles. There's only 9 players left in the lobby. 2 of them are Gagod and Sheev. The players are going down. He's looking for the revive. Miles, this could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, 16 kills alone for Sheev. Jukas has been out for a while, but he's keeping the comms coming through. Both Sheev and Gagod have fought themselves out of a very, very difficult situation. They managed to get kills all the way.
Yeah, I can drop plates.
Wondering what Gagod's sitting at kill-wise. We may find out in just a moment.
Yeah.
But it could be over already. It could honestly be done. As Team USA, that's a 10-kill difference between them.
And their lowest was 46. So Team UK, I believe, need to drop 56 to tie. It could all be over. We don't want to confirm it. There's a lot of numbers that needs to be crunched, but the guys in the admins will be doing that. Let's just enjoy these final moments here with Team UK.
You can try and get loadout, Jukies. I don't know if you can make that, but...
So Jukies is back in the game. Gagod has managed to get the revive. Now the charge right in towards.
I'm down. I don't have self.
Power gets the kill there.
It's all you guys. On the tower.
He's down and out. He's not going to call it just yet. You know, there's a player by the bottom of the tower, and you can see Yuki's coming in from behind. You can see the position on the far hand side. He's in. Gagod's doing what he can now to try and find these kills. Difficult spot to be in. There's only what? 5 player left.
Come behind me.
It's now to 6 now. Sorry, excuse me. 3 teams though.
I need plates. I have 0 plates.
Interesting. I almost want to just sit back and listen to these guys. They need plates, but there is 3 teams. One of them being them. There is only 3 players left to kill. There is only 3 kills available. But did you see that? Someone just brought a teammate back. There's now 4 to take on, which is a positive thing if you're Team UK, but I don't know if it's enough.
Player right in front of him just comes in from above, and again, good push here. It's going to be Gagod leading the charge, finds those 2 kills, lovely bit of work, and again, Juki's trying to hunt down the remaining player. Good teamwork now coming out of Team UK in these final moments. You'd love to see it. Comms, they've found the last players. They're going for the charge. Here we go.
Don't hit.
This is it. The players are dropping. I have no doubt about it. The Team UK are going to take it. But what did they drop?
Okay.
20, 40, 58? Did they just drop 58?
Oh my god.
I said that they needed to improve on their 46. I had no idea. Gagoda dropped 20. Juicy had dropped 22. All I know is close. I'm not even going to try and work it out, Miles.
No way.
I'm not going to try and work it out.
I think Team UK just won it.
They dropped, what, 58? They needed to improve on their 46?
Wait, give me the maths. Where's the stats, Shape? I'm alt-tabbing!
Please.
I don't know what score that gives him.
Team UK, 58 for that. Oh my god, Phil.
I think they've done it.
Score for the grand final. Oh my word. I'll let you do the honors, brother.
Well, Miles,
God.
for, I don't even know whether this is going to pop up on stream. I've been given a certain graphic. Here it is. Congratulations. That's probably, I would have loved to have downloaded that, to put that up front. I'll be putting it on social media. But at a negative of 7. They were down by 7. They dropped 58. They total 163. Team Shiv, FPS, congratulations. The Call of Duty Warzone Syndicate Sundays champions. Jukies, Gagod, and Shiv himself. They are your champions. Commiserations to what we thought was a dominating finish. And again, you can see the winners. You can see Husker's watching his stream right there. I think he knows it. I think he's working it out, but it is done. It's dusted. Miles, what are you going to say?
Bro, what a finish, man. What a finish. No jokes. I was watching Team UK the whole time. I'd written them off. I was like, man, it ain't happening.
I was doing the same. I was doing the same.
Yo, they're popping off. Shiv is screaming. They are popping off.
Shit.
The difference made in that last game was unreal, man.
Yo,
I cannot believe how close that came down.
If those 2 games we didn't lag on, we would have got even more kills if we didn't lag.
I think he's frustrated with the lag. Miles, you know what the impressive thing was? I think they won by 2, but the very end of game number 5 right there, someone got revived that they got to kill again. They won with 163 kills total out of their top 3 games. I'm just going to mute Shiv for a second because I'm cracking up at this point. 161 for Team USA, 163 for Team UK. I'm just going to quickly check in with our admins Once again, I'm
Unreal.
just gonna bring my cam up so I'm not interfering with anything. I do need to. Wow, I am mind blown. I'm gonna listen to this back and I'm gonna hear myself. You know, talking up Team USA. They were down, but they were not out. Oh, we, bro. For you guys who,
And Shivs calls it. He looks up and it's like, we just got a free kill. We just got given an extra kill in the final seconds.
Dude, the fact that they, when we were spectating from my view, we were like, right, why are they not taking the guy on the hill? Would have completely thought they would have gone for that to confirm that kill 100% and then push the buy station. But then the play of thinking, oh wait, they bought another player in was
right.
Huge.
Well, we saw him go down, and we're going back and forward. We saw obviously from different point of views. We never knew almost how many the teammates were picking up, and Jukies and Gagod obviously going huge there. For you guys,
how insane is that player? How insane,
madness.
dude! His dad came running in with a beer. He was like, "I'm fucking done it, Dad."
I mean, game 3. I don't know if you heard it, Syndicate.